Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to our first session of Fear Itself. We have Neil running us through this nifty horror campaign, so I'm going to kick things over to him and let him take everything over.
Oh, well, that was fast. How's it going, Mr.? You probably recognize this voice if you ever listened to Nerdbound, because you heard hours of it. I'm sorry. Fear Itself. Yeah, actually, that was the first episode ever of Nerdbound. It was a Fear Itself game, even though D&D was the predominant. So Fear Itself is a game that's horror, fiction, modern day, real world folks. So not like the Delta Green where you're a badass ghost marine who's out to slay creepy creatures with crazy weapons. It's normal people caught in terrifying situations that hopefully this will be a campaign that can maybe build into more of the badass ghost hunter, monster hunter types. But to start off, everyone's just kind of normal dudes that are caught in precarious situation. It's a pretty simple system. It rolls a d6. Generally, you're looking to hit a difficulty threshold, so normal threshold is like a 4. So you'd roll a d6. If you get a 4 above, you win that roll, and you do what you're going to do. And if you get lower than that, you don't succeed. And then there's contested rolls and things like that, but we'll get to that at the point that we get to those types of things if you end up in contested roles and or fights. So the is that good on background? We all good on background?
I think so.
Okay. Let's throw it out to the audience / players, because I don't think there's anyone here other than the players. I don't know if there will be. That's a burn, John. That's a burn.
You cut me to the quick.
So we have ourselves a group of ghost hunters, quote unquote, paranormal investigators, called the Ghost Facers. I believe that is your official name. I believe. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to let the players introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about their characters before we kick this baby off.
You want to go ahead and start off there, Brett?
Sure. Well, my character is a bitter ex-pro wrestler turned professional truck driver, and his name is Jack Crandall. His background a little bit was he's somewhat of a loner. He doesn't have any family left. His parents died at Jonestown in Guyana as cult members, and his grandmother raised him. He's kind of suspicious of anything smacking of religion because of that experience with his parents, so he's more kind of a philosophical guy instead. And his wrestling name when he was a pro was Bandana Jack Braun. And he's slightly out of shape now from sitting in his truck all the time, but he's still decently in shape. He's pretty powerful, and he still knows how to wrestle. So, he's not one to be messed with. And I guess that's it, unless you want more detail. But we'll go into the worst thing we ever did. Is that later on? You want me to talk about that now?
If we want. You can. I think you can do that. Also, it's a little on the fly. If you have a what is your character's biggest fear? And
okay.
It could be paranormal, or it could be anything it could be claustrophobia, it could be drowning, it could be old hags, it could be anything. So if you have that, if you have a good idea for that, that's good to know also.
Okay. Biggest fear, probably, let's say dying alone. Because he doesn't have any family.
Okay.
He wants subconsciously he wants to have a family and do all that kind of stuff. So the worst thing he ever did, going back to his wrestling career, he accidentally killed his best friend Mark the Shark Clark in the ring. Everyone saw it happen on television. No one blamed him because it turned out his friend was depressed and actually committed suicide because he was supposed to intentionally avoid the move, the bandana hammer, but he intentionally didn't do what he was supposed to do, and so Jack ended up killing him. And he blames himself because he knew Clark wasn't acting right that day, but he got in the ring with him anyway because he said everything was okay. So that's the worst thing he ever did. And what he wants, a goal he has, is he really does want to make a comeback in the ring, or even more so, possibly even start his own pro wrestling federation at some point. That's in the back of his head.
Awesome. Man, this guy's already got depth. I like it.
Go ahead,
You
Kurt.
want to talk about my guy now? Jeez, nothing compared to that.
You're like, I'm a guy, and I...
Yeah, exactly. I'm scared.
Go ahead, take it away, Kurt.
I'll go next. Yeah, pushy John. Okay, so my guy, his name is, well, hi, I'm Kurt from FFG Cast. I'm here hanging out with the guys. My first time playing For Yourself, so it should be fun. I am playing Randy Anders. He is a thrill-seeking, obnoxious fanboy. What he really wants is he just wants the fame of chasing spooks, because he's basically kind of the nerdy guy that didn't really get any of the attention except for his mom and dad, because he still lives with his mom and dad in their basement. He's in his late 20s. He lives and loves nerdy stuff, so that's basically all he talks about. Throws a lot of random facts out and stuff like that just to keep from not talking like a real person. And the worst thing he ever did is he goes to his local gaming store and plays Magic all the time. Got cuddled up with one of the popular girls at the game store. Thought that she was really into him, and ended up she was just using him for his Magic cards and his strategies. So he found out about her and her friends laughing behind his back. So he poisoned their favorite soda, Cthulhu Black, and poisoned every one of those girls, and one of them ended up dying. And they haven't found out that he's the one that did it yet. So.
Does he have a biggest fear? You can also think about it if you want to think about it.
What's that?
You have
Biggest
a biggest fear, and you can think about it if you need time to think.
Oh, a favorite. Well, you know what? I was actually gonna pick Brett's, but
This is a sad group, because the first thing that popped in my head was dying alone. And then he said it, and I was like, damn it, this group is real sad.
Yeah, no kidding.
We're real downers.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I instead of picking about being alone, I'll pick being invisible. Yeah. So, this is why I'm kind of going into the front in with everybody else, because I kind of want to be like, hey, look at me, So.
I love it. Good.
All
All
right,
right, John, you're next.
All right, I'm next. This is John, obviously, from this podcast. My character's name is Erin Shaughnessy. He's grew up. His father was an alcoholic. Used to beat on him some. As he got older, tried to put himself in between his mom and his younger brother, try to protect them from that. His risk factors are greedy and kind of skeptical. He's into this because he's hoping to make some big bank with History Channel picks up the Ghost Facers, and he'll be able to. What he wants to do is be able to take care of his mom. The house is kind of run down. She's been in the same house forever, and wants to help her out. The worst thing that he ever did when he was younger was he stole money from his dad's wallet because he was such a dick, and he went out and he bought some comic books. But in a drunken rage, his father thought that his mother had actually stolen the money or used the money for something, and beat up on his mom. So he blames himself, to this day, that she was the recipient of something that he did. And his biggest fear is that he turns into someone like his father.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I don't think that'll be easy to work in, but
I have some interesting ideas for. I'm not a huge fan of the flashback system per se, of Fear itself. That's like a mechanic they kind of suggest you use as kind of narrative, not really filler, I guess, but ways to like pull in the character stuff. So I'm not as big of a fan as that, but I do have some ideas on maybe, like dreams or nightmare, like kind of those types of things that might pull in some of these angles at some point. So I may
Cool.
try to work those in creatively.
Nice.
And some of the villains obviously might know how to read your biggest fears and prey on those. So there's a lot of horrible shit out there. That's why I did not post the book of all the horrible shit on the so that anyone can read those. It's available, but there's some pretty scary shit in there. There's a terrifying book, by the way. So if you're just into creepy shit and you want to read an awesome book of really disturbing fictional creatures, then the Book of Unremitting Horror is a fantastic resource. I read the whole thing just for fun. I wasn't even running a game at the time because it's just terrifying and creepily illustrated. So I guess, well, I'll jump into the narrative, but Eric will introduce himself, I guess, when he gets here. I kind of like him to say his own character stuff. So
We can break when he shows up. So Eric from Gamer's Table is playing.
I should probably throw in so everybody knows I've never played an RPG in my life, so this is like the very first time that I've done this. So I'm excited. I don't know if these guys are excited about that, but
God, I play games so often; it's just a chore. I'm excited because it's been a while since I've run a game, and I love running games, even though it can be a terrible stressor at times to try to get things together. But I enjoy it. This game, I will give the warning: the system is not super tight. They're certainly better balanced, better, more complex systems. But I like what it does, and I think the Gumshoe system simplifies things so that people have fun. It's a good narrative, and I will give the caveat that I am breaking the rule of the Gumshoe engine in particular, in that you will get clues. You don't have to roll. That was why Gumshoe was developed originally, because Call of Cthulhu in general, to call out one particular system, Call of Cthulhu was kind of brutal for if you were like, I investigate this with forensics, and they're like, okay, roll the dice, and you rolled the die, and it would be like, I got a 90, and it's like, nope, your skill was 60, so you had to roll under a 60. You don't know anything about this. And then it's like, oh, well, the only way to get the most important clue was to forensics this. And I don't know, now we don't know what it is, so we just don't know anything. And so Gumshoe was actually made so that everyone always get the clue. And so normally there's a set of clues that lead you to things, but I feel like that, one, takes a lot of effort to put together. Two, players never actually do what I think they're going to do. and three, I like to be creative, so I make up clues, use your skills to say, I want to investigate this, I want to research this, I want to try to use this to blah, and I will basically build clues around the scenario. So I kind of have here's what happened, but I don't necessarily say, oh, there's a knife in the garbage can. Like, if you say I use investigative procedure to check everything, then maybe that's what comes out. But you don't have to be in certain places to necessarily get to the crescendo of the scenario. So, all right. So you guys are. I'm going to say you're hanging out at one of yours. You can take a pick. Apartment, house, wherever you live. Getting your stuff together and ready to do an investigation. You're going to a local cemetery where there's supposed to be your standard woman in white that walks across in the fog, and you're going to document that, and you're going to go out with your EMF meters and your digital recorders to get EVPs and that sort of thing. Your friend, character name, Jason, is working, and he's let everyone know. He's texted, hey, someone didn't show up. I have to close. I'll be there as soon as I can. So he will be here eventually. However, your other friend, Steve, who, he's been, he hangs out with you guys a lot. He was definitely stoked about doing the investigation stuff. But you haven't actually heard from him in a couple weeks, or let's say a week. He seemed like he was doing fine, and he was all gung-ho. This last week, he's kind of dropped off the face of the earth, and he hasn't returned any of your calls. And no one seems to have been able to get a hold of him at all.
Okay. And he usually goes with us on these investigations and stuff?
Yeah, so he wasn't like initially in on the planning, but he was like, you guys were like, oh, he'd be like, let's include him. I'll say, does any of you work at like an office? So one is a truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone else do?
I was thinking bartender.
Okay.
I could probably work in an office.
Okay.
I'm a nerdy guy. I'll probably do like, let's just say I work in like insurance or something like that.
Okay. So yeah, let's say he was one of your friends at work. You talked to him in the break room about it, and he was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like I watched, Paranormal Investigators and that sort of stuff. I watch all these YouTube videos." He was definitely gung ho about it. You also find it weird, like he basically hasn't been to work in a week either.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I say to Randy, I'm like, so what's going on with Steve, man? I thought he was supposed to come with us tonight. I mean, have you heard from him?
Yeah, no, he's been out for a while. I mean, there's a flu bug going around, but that usually only lasts a couple days. It's kind of weird. Usually we go out every Friday night for a drink, and he hasn't even texted me. I can't get a hold of him at all.
That is kind of weird. Have you noticed anything strange around his desk or anything at the office, even though he's not there? I mean, is there anything kind of weird happening around there where you guys work?
Now that I think about it, I feel like his desk is usually pretty pristine, but it seems like as of late, it seems like it's a little more unsightly and kind of a mess. But I haven't really taken a look at it. I mean, I have a key. I mean, we could probably go take a look because every once in a while I go back and do some late night paperwork and stuff like that. So we could probably check it out. But I'll just we'll just have to make sure I check you guys in at the front door, make sure that security's cool with letting you in. Usually they're pretty good about. I mean, there's nothing really. I mean, we're an insurance office. I mean, there's nothing that really goes on that's really, exciting. So I'm sure he'll let us in.
Well, did he get fired? I mean, maybe he's ignoring you because they shit canned him.
No, I don't think so. He hasn't been. It doesn't seem like he's been acting fair. I mean, well, now that I think about it, he's been kind of distant lately. I mean, he's usually so neat and orderly, and he just really seems to get all of his work done. But yeah, you're right. Seems like I don't know. It's weird. I don't think he's sick, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard about it.
Okay, you definitely know. Well, okay, you would have probably known if he got fired. Mm-hmm. He hasn't been fired. People around the office have been asking about him. They know you talked to him, and they've asked like, "Hey, is he sick?" It feels like he's called in a couple sick days, but then he just started not showing up at all. Mm-hmm. So you do they keep asking. You're like, you don't know. He hasn't really told you anything. But yeah, he definitely seemed distracted. He wasn't fired, though, as far as you know.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe we should go in there, and maybe if he can get into his computer or if he can check out his desk or something, man. Because that is kind of strange if he hasn't been there for a whole week. It's kind of worrisome.
Yeah, maybe we should go check that out.
Well, we got some time to wait for Jason since he's working. I mean, the later the better at the cemetery, right? I mean, we're gonna be there for the witching hour. Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Hey, should we grab our equipment, so that maybe we can head over to the cemetery, from the office there? Maybe we should bring our stuff, and if we're going to the office anyway, maybe we should bring our stuff with us.
Yeah, I suppose just in case.
Yeah, we might as well.
So does anybody have a car? My parents won't let me drive theirs.
Yeah, we can take my big rig.
Sweet.
Big rig.
Can I honk the horn?
You sure can.
Sweet.
Well, shit. I got dibs on a sleeper then. Fuck you guys.
Hey, I'm gonna be jazzed up with some Jolt Cola and honking a fucking horn while you sleep it up, old man.
All right. Well.
So just for my knowledge, is it just the rig, or is it actually got a trailer on it too?
I'm assuming
right now it's just the cab and
Okay.
I was hoping it had a trailer. I would hope it was painted like Optimus Prime. My character would be super psyched about it.
You're gonna get like long large, and fucking tractor trailer going around.
The trailer's at the warehouse right now. It's at the E-Power Biggs trucking company in town. Because I'm not.
Are you?
I'm sorry.
You're not going to get in trouble, are you? Are you supposed to be driving that thing around if you're not working?
Oh yeah, you can drive the front part. It's all good.
All right. That's cool. Hey, whatever.
All right. So guys, you guys pile in the big rig. Take a drive to the Kohler and Kohler Insurance Company. I'm going to say actually it's unlikely there would be a guard unless it could be an office building though, so I guess you could work in a multi-story office. So let's say there is a security guard at the desk in the front. So it's just your normal glass window, glass tall, 5-6 story building, pretty nondescript. There's a couple companies that work out of there. I'll say your guys, Randy's office is on the 3rd floor. So are you all walking in, I'm guessing, together?
Yeah, we'll leave the gear in the truck and we'll just follow Randy, and I would assume.
Okay. You walk in, there's your standard just bored as crap security guard sitting at a desk. He looks up. Oh, hey, can I help you?
Hey, Jim, how's it going?
Oh, yeah, Randy, sorry, man. Just tired. Yeah, it's going. Sitting at freaking desk for 8 hours, and the most exciting thing that's happened is this, so that's how my day's going.
Aw, always excitement here at the insurance company, right? Am I right?
I found some good YouTube videos. They were pretty funny. There was one of this cat doing some things. Hilarious.
Oh, jeez. I know. Just to let you know, I've got some paperwork I need to grab upstairs. A couple of my buddies just needed to help me out with something. I actually have one of the printers is actually down, too, and I was hoping that... Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get out of a door, okay, as I'm walking into another room. Not in the game.
Your character's just slipping into another room.
That's right. I'm just phasing into another room. Okay. So now I forgot names. What are names again?
You're talking to Jim.
No, I mean you guys, because I was going to reference one of you guys'.
Erin and Jack.
Okay. Yeah, Jack has a little bit of magic hands when it comes to printers, and ours has been down for quite a while, so I thought he could check it out while I go grab some of the paperwork that I needed for. He's having a hard time trying to figure out what he's gonna say, so he's like, yeah, that latest case number.
Well,
6459. Okay.
Look, I don't know. I mean, I didn't know you. Like, are you a lawyer? You're like an insurance lawyer? I thought you were just like the guy like signed off on policies and stuff.
Well, I dabble. I do a little bit of both. I'm kind of getting into the lawyering business, but I'm more the guy that kind of puts his John Hancock on certain things, but kind of making my way up.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, no offense, like, I know you come in sometimes to do work, but I'm not really supposed to let non-employees up after hours. Like, I feel like they could wait here and you could grab the paperwork. That would be cool.
Well, and then he pulled a $20 bill out of his wallet, and he's like, "Well, I know it's a little hard, and you've got, you got a couple of kids to feed. Why don't you take them out sometime? Let me let my buddies up for just once, and we're not going to do anything bad. I mean, look at us. We're harmless."
This is like the most suspicious.
I don't even know what to say.
Suspicious, like I was gonna see if anyone had like a personal skill that could, like an interpersonal skill that you could just like.
Let me try. Let me
if you
try.
want to just bribe him, I'm sure he'll let you up. But
So he pulls out the $20, and I kind of look askance at him, and I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, look, what my nerdy friend here is trying to say is this ball breaker of a boss told me he's got to take some fucking work home. Look, we were going to go out. We were going to grab some beers. We're on the way over. He wants to grab his stuff. Could we just like go up with him? Like I want to hit the head before we go because we're going to go to a bar and it's crowded in there and everything. And let him grab his paperwork. We'll be out of here in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and I really am going to look at the printer because it has been on the fritz. And I got a lot of mechanical skill. So.
You know what, guys? Look, okay, yeah, they don't pay me enough to worry this much, but I'm just saying, like, man, slipping me a 20, I was like, I don't know what you guys are doing. Like, just can you just please, if you just promise, don't fuck stuff up. And as long as I don't hear about it, I don't want to know I don't care at all. But, like, don't, like, take anything. Or anything that's going to get my ass fired, okay?
The only thing I need to take is my paperwork. Otherwise, your name is not going to be on anything. You're not have to go worry about anything. It's just a quick out and in, or in and out.
All right. Well, this is all weird, but I'll take that 20.
I'm totally fine with giving it to him.
He takes the 20 and he immediately starts calling Dominus. It just buzzes you through the door, like the elevator door opens.
Nice.
I slap him in the back and I say, "Let's go, Professor."
Yep. And as soon as the doors are about to close, I turn to one of the guys and I go, "I can't believe it just happened."
I just shake my head.
You guys, it opens up on the third floor. Standard cube farm, few offices lining the wall. Office. Your desk is Randy's desk is a little ways down the hall. Steve's desk was in the cube, kind of like adjacent to you, over the wall, across the cube wall. You look in there. I assume you're walking down that way and look in there. It is a little cluttered. There's kind of just like cans of soda and fast food, garbage food wrappers kind of piled up and a little bit on the desk.
I say to Randy, I'm like, does he have a red stapler?
We all do.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe it's not that funny then.
Well, I ask about, hey, can you get into his computer at all? I mean, we can maybe see if he's logged in or like if he's working on a really tough case. Maybe that would help us find out what's going on with him.
Well, I've got a computer science skill of 2, so I can try it.
Yeah. So on this, you don't have to roll anything. So basically, computer science would get you into the computer. In this case, you wouldn't need to really spend a point on that part. like you can get in, you can kind of, you know the company's system well enough to kind of hack in, or be able to bypass the security password if you need to. And then if you're actually going to investigate with the computer science will help you. You'll definitely be able to redo that kind of research, but spending a point would get you like much more specific information, basically, is how the points work. So you don't have to roll anything, and you really only spend points to get kind of above and beyond information.
Okay.
So you log in, I'm guessing?
Yes.
All right. You log in. It looks like, I mean, there's really nothing much. There's nothing open on the desktop. Is just your normal icons. Doesn't look like anything was crazy. His email is open though, and there's like the last 50 emails that you can, like every email in the inbox that you can see is from Michelle at op6u6s6.sisterite.com. He seems to be getting a lot of emails from this Michelle person.
Look, Steve's got a girlfriend. That's cool.
Did he get the networks banned? I'm telling you, he probably got fired. What a dumbass. Is she looking for money? Like, is this one of those things, like, is she a Nigerian princess or something? What does it say?
I don't know, guys. I think that if it was something like that, he would have just deleted them, you know?
Yeah,
I mean,
Steve's a pretty smart guy. He wouldn't just leave this up for everyone to find.
Can we, I think out of concern for him, I wouldn't normally do this, but I think we should read probably the latest one and see what the hell she's talking about.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Sure. Yeah, you open it up, and it says, it's got, oh my God, you're so funny. I mean, just every time I talk to you, it's unbelievable. It's like we're soulmates, and just, I can't even believe that this is happening. I never feel this way about anybody. I think we should meet up. I mean, I think it's time we take this to the next level. Blah, blah, blah. It's basically your standard, overly sweet, lovingly sounding puppy dog relationship style thing. But it does sound like they were potentially going to meet up. You get the impression they hadn't previously met in person.
Son of a bitch. He got himself a piece of ass and he just ditched out on us.
I don't know, guys. That doesn't sound right to me. That's a kind of a weird email address, first of all. And second of all, he's been gone this long. We don't know who this chick is. I'm not feeling right about this. I think maybe we should try and figure out who this girl is, maybe.
And this ghost shit is getting in your head. You sound like all paranoid and shit.
No, it's listen, you've seen those shows, right? You've seen those like stalking kind of shows. I watch those sometimes. People
that
get
A&E
emails
shit?
Yeah, people get emails from weird people, and then they they go and they get John Wayne Bobbitt shit or something going on.
Oh, you know what other kind of shows they have? Maybe she was underage and he's in jail right now. Maybe that's the kind of show we're talking about.
I really liked Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. You remember Robert Stack from the Airplane movies and stuff like that? Oh man, he's the best. But you remember that music? The music was like, ba-da, ba-da. Oh my god, it was just like so scary. Like it made me shit my pants. I mean, but yeah. I have a question for Neil. That last email that he got, was that just before he disappeared, or is that during the time that he was gone, or?
That was before he disappeared. So that was like the last day he showed up for work.
Okay.
I think I've got some computer science too. I really feel that we got to try and research this email and see where it's coming from. Because this doesn't sit right with me. The guy's been gone too long, and he's got this mysterious, baiting kind of email. I think we should try and find out who this chick is.
We'll just have to be careful though, because with these servers, they're always tracking where we're going to. Like even with him sending out these emails, we have to be careful because if anything happens, I'm gonna get in trouble and it's gonna be my ass. And I just paid $20 good that I could have been using for the next set of. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last Magic set I can think of. The Battle of Zendikar. I could be using it for that, but I paid it for this. So don't fuck it up for me. I need this job.
Just write it down. Grab a post-it note. We're in a fucking office. God damn it, you guys. Look, write down an address. Look at the next couple. Are they all the same thing?
So yeah, if you look through the emails, there are definitely a lot of similar, back and forth, lovey-dovey bullshit. There is one, a couple emails deep, that there's an attachment to, and when you click on that email, everyone roll me a sense trouble test. That is a D6.
Okay, wait. So you gotta explain that to me. Sorry.
So you roll a D6, and I have a difficulty set in my head. And if you fail, something happens. If you succeed, something happens.
Okay. I just rolled a 5.
So if you have points, you roll a 5, so you can. I'll let you.
You'd have to spend before, right?
If you want to spend points to add to your roll, you have to do it before. So if you have sense trouble points, for instance, you can say, I'm going to spend 2 points. So you take your die roll and add 2. And then those are spent until you recover a pool. So you're allowed to recover pools once a session if your characters decide to rest overnight or in a safe place. You can get 3-point pools back of your general points, not the investigative ones.
So if I don't want to spend points, I can risk that the 5 is going to do it.
Yeah, you would have just roll. Yeah, you can just roll and assume the 5 is good.
That's what I want to do. I just want to assume it's going to work.
Okay.
I rolled a 6. I didn't spend.
Okay.
I was going to spend, but then you explained that way too late. I rolled a 1, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm rolling with it. So I'll stick with a 1. See what happens.
Okay. Randy, when the attachment pops up, sees this the most gorgeous, just blonde bombshell, 36 double D. This is this isn't Victoria's Secret skinny model. This is Baboom model. And you are like, wow, how the fuck did Steve land this chick? What is he up? How did he pull this off?
Nice. She's more gorgeous than the Sears catalog models I look at.
I just look at you with disdain.
You see, guys, I'm telling you, this is bullshit. There's
others of you literally just, this is what the picture is. That's what you see.
And he's gawking, and I look at him, and I look back at the screen, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not.
For an audio audience, it is a symbol. Much more complex than Prince's name used to be, but a symbol of some sort, drawn, white scrawls on a black background.
Jack, what do you see? What do you see on the screen?
I saw some weird symbol.
And Randy, you think there's a girl there?
No, it's a symbol for hot. That's what I see.
Fuck. I take my phone out and I take a picture of the screen.
Okay.
And when I flip back and I look at my phone, does it show a picture of a woman or does it show a picture of the symbol?
Shows the symbol.
Fuck. I show Randy my phone. What do you see?
He sees the woman.
Fuck.
You need to send that over to me pronto.
I put my phone back in my pocket. I'm like, Jack, you might be right. Maybe I was wrong. There's something wonky going on here because obviously Loverboy here is not seeing what we're seeing.
Give me a stability test. So a stability test is just. I'm gonna say just. Characters. Damn it. Jack and Erin, because Randy just sees this hot babe. You guys are
I'm
like,
not going to be disturbed by that at all.
like you're just like va 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 boom,
Yeah.
and like,
Humana.
the other two are like what? Like you are fucking baffled, and it's kind of upsetting because like it's literally just this symbol that he's seeing. So a stability check is essentially your sanity. So things that unnerve you. So you roll a die at a target number. If you get under the number, you lose a certain amount of stability. If you pass it, sometimes you'll lose anyway, but most of the time you're fine. It just doesn't bother you. You are able to spend stability, which will reduce your pool, preemptively if you believe you'll lose more than you're gambling. So let's say you can, for instance, if you see something super horrific, in theory, you could lose like 8 stability. So you might say, fuck it, I'm spending 3 stability to add to my pool in hopes that I pass that check and I'll only lose 3 instead of 8. So as the GM, I wouldn't spend on this one per se because it's not a huge deal, but just so you know, in the future, you can spend stability to basically try to not lose as much.
And if you fail that roll, if you gambled your 3 and then you end up rolling like a 1,
Yeah.
you'd lose that 8 plus the 3 that you gambled, so you'd lose everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not spending.
I'm not going to spend either.
I rolled a 1.
Touche.
So I look at him, I look at my phone, I look at the thing, I just like shake my head like, what the like we're just supposed to like pop in here, like I didn't think anything was gonna happen, so now I'm like, what the fuck? And Jack's acting all weird and shit, so now like I'm feeling kind of weird.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. Jack, you're just kind of like, wow, that's weird. Erin, on the other hand, is kind of like, this is kind of fucked up. You lose 2 stability. Because you're like, you're a skeptic, and so you're like, 1, this can't like, this just doesn't make sense, and this is really kind of freaky, like, this is weird. What the fuck?
Exactly. So I put my phone away. I'm like, hey, can we print like some of this shit out real quick? Like the printer really works, right?
Yeah.
Kurt, we got nothing.
Are you saying, is your printer actually broken, or did it?
No, I was fucking with him.
Cool. All right, so print that picture out for me. And I kind of involuntarily shudder a little bit, and I'm like, print out some of those emails, and we'll take them with us. That shouldn't be a big thing.
Erin, it's a woman. I don't know if you've ever seen a woman before. I mean, I know I'm the one that's probably the least suave out of everybody, but I've seen a woman in my life. I don't know why you need this picture. You got your phone. You want to do that.
Is there a mirror around anywhere? Because maybe I'd like to hold this thing up into a mirror and then show it to him, and then maybe he'll see that it's a symbol.
There'd be a bathroom mirror for sure.
Let's go do that. I'm getting kind of pissed at him here that he can't see this, so I just want to drag him in there.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this guy wants a printout. You're taking me to the bathroom. What is going on here? This is not what I signed up for.
We're going to show you this because this is freaking us out.
Show me what?
No, look. Just print the stuff out, grab it, we'll go. I get do. Look, it's Jason. He's on his way over to the cemetery. Let's just grab this shit and we'll figure it out later because something weird's going on, and we got to get that YouTube video up tonight. Like people are, expecting us. I mean, we got a couple hundred subscribers now. Like we gotta churn this stuff out now.
Okay. Let's grab the shit and get the hell out of here.
All right, let's do that and let's go. I look at my watch, or I pull out my phone. And I look at the clock. I'm like, that guy's gonna be coming up here. Let's get this moving.
Okay. You guys pack the stuff up, head down to the lobby. The guy, waves as you're leaving. And you get a phone call from your friend Jason. Do we want to break in for an intro here, John?
Yeah, let's do it, because then I'll cut it and I'll put it in the beginning. So if you want to just introduce your character, Eric, and then we'll have you call us and tell us you're on your way or whatever.
Oh, okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
You're a little low.
A little low? Okay. How about now? Am I okay?
Yeah, it sounds good.
It's okay there? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just, hi, this is Eric, and I'm playing... Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or how
Yep.
do you want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
good. Yep.
Okay. Hi, this is Eric, and I'm playing Jason Bentley Almus.
You want to give a little character description?
Oh, sure. Jason is he is all about himself. He is he's a body sculptor by choice. He's all about his physique, his face. His moneymaker is his face, and he completely thinks that the female world revolves around him. He's hyper confident and mostly a meathead moron, but he tries to portray himself as smarter than he really is.
Okay. And there's a couple things, some of the folks went over like the worst thing they did. I did not bring this up at the character creation. If there is something in particular that is his worst fear, be it paranormal or just something that is his greatest fear, you can mull it over, or if you have something good, you can go with it now. But I had them kind of think up what their character's greatest fear is as well.
Okay, so worst thing I ever did and my greatest fear? Worst thing I ever did was in college, or when a few years ago, I was out partying with my roommate, and I was driving, I was high, and I ran over a kid and in an accident, and in the process careened off of the road while my roommate was in the passenger seat, and he was passed out, so I just kind of swapped places with him, and he took when the police showed up, he was behind the wheel, and now he's doing 15 to 20 for manslaughter.
And
Ouch.
This is a fucking brutal group. You all set up to murder people. Damn.
My greatest fear is going to prison. So he's at the point now where he's completely built up this entire story in his head to kind of justify what he did, and almost like a denial. So his greatest fear is for that to become exposed and go to prison, because guys like me don't do well in prison.
Fair enough. It makes sense.
Sweet. You were at work as we started here, so so if you want to give us a call then and let us know that we're supposed to meet at the cemetery. We have a show to record tonight.
Okay, so I'm calling you to let you know where to go.
Just that you're out of work and on your way.
I said you were like, someone didn't show up to work, so you had to work a little late.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Then you were going to call them and be like, all right, guys, like, are you there yet? Where should I meet up with you?
Gotcha. Okay. Did you indicate where I work, or should I make that up?
You can make that up. I just said at work.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. And who am I calling?
Let's say you're calling Erin.
Erin.
That's
Slash
me.
Dot.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, Ron.
Oh, hey, hold on. Yeah, hey, what's up?
Hey, Ron. Hey, dude, where you at?
You know that kid Steve, right? Like,
Steve.
I was asking, I was asking Jason, not Jason, Randy. Look, I'm talking to
Jason's
you. You're
motherfucker.
Jason. Jesus. There is some weird shit going on here. It's got me a little frazzled. Anyway, that kid Steve he like disappeared. So we came up to the office here with Randy to like check out his computer and his desk or whatever. And there's like these really weird emails and shit, and like there's a picture of a chick, but it's not really a chick, like it's a symbol, but like Randy's not seeing it, and I'm like looking at Randy like kind of sideways past the phone. So we printed out a bunch of shit, and
It's a girl, Erin.
just shut up. So we're on our way out of here. We'll meet you over at the cemetery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad, man. You know, the fucking Colton didn't show up for work, so I had to stick around. You know.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm gonna quit Chipotle, man. I'm gonna quit it.
Yeah, fuck them. Down with the man.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, well,
going to the cemetery then? Hell,
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
oh shit! All right. Well, we should be there in a couple of minutes. Just we got the gear. Man, we took Jack's truck. I tried to talk him out of it, but so we're gonna roll up big style, and we'll see you in maybe about 15 minutes. It's the one over on Garden Street.
Garden Street. The not the big truck.
Yeah, we got the big truck.
Man.
He said it was legal. I'm not. Whatever.
There's no trailer though. No trailer.
He says there's no trailer. Well, I could have told you there's no trailer.
Yeah, well, just don't look inside that place with a black light.
Oh man, I was sitting back there. Friggin' God damn it, Randy!
Yeah.
He took shot.
Now we're practically married.
Oh fuck! All right, look, we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you in a couple minutes.
I do.
All right, later. All right, he's almost there. We gotta bounce. We gotta get out of here.
Okay. So let's pile in.
All right, you guys pile into the truck. You end up being you're a good 20 minutes behind Jason at this point. He was already on his way. He thought you probably would have gone without him and at least been there already, but nope. He's waiting there, hanging out. It's kind of an old country cemetery, right? There's like a stone wall. Right now, he's parked kind of just on the road, not like driving in. There are kind of like gates. You're not sure if there's like a graveyard keeper, whoever that lives there per se. You don't know that offhand, but you're assuming you probably want to drive right in to start. Plus, you kind of got all your gear and shit, so you probably want to circle up on that first.
The whole time that I'm there and I'm waiting for them, I'm taking selfies with different headstones, and like going like tongue out, saying this one looks good, and I bet you she was hot, that kind of stuff, and I'm posting it directly to Instagram.
Awesome.
Is that your Instagram or the Ghostfacer's Instagram?
They're linked, so.
Oh, okay. So as we're rolling up in the truck, I say you probably want to like park down the street, right? I mean, like we don't want to leave this in front of the gates.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights off as we roll in too, just so we're not too conspicuous, so we can kind of, just in case there is some kind of a groundskeeper there,
Oh.
So I roll up a good 100 yards away from it with the lights off, so hopefully nobody sees us. And we start taking the shit out of there and heading over.
As you head over, who has the highest sense trouble?
I have a 3.
I have 6.
Not Jason in this case.
I have 7.
Okay, so you guys like park down the road. You get your equipment out. You're being pretty quiet. And Randy sees an unmistakable camera flashes. Clearly, like a cell phone camera flash, just kind of working its way through different headstones.
Well, I guess I found guys this way.
What do you mean?
Do you see all the flash bulbs? Can you hear all the little giggling like a little schoolgirl? He's over here.
Oh shit. Well, all
Taking
right.
those selfies again. I tell you, you might as well dig him up and take a picture while he's at it.
Hey, do you think that'd be good for the ratings?
Probably.
Forget it.
I could direct you to this website. Hey, quit getting me off topic. Let's go find him.
Yeah. Hey, did you wait a minute? Hey, let me jump back up in the truck for a minute. I'm assuming we started walking away. If you open up the door for me, I want to grab the paper. Actually, no, I have my phone. I forget it. I didn't. None of that happened. I'll edit this out.
Okay. You guys are. I mean, as you're walking up, Jason hears footsteps coming. There's some equipment clanking, and you guys are walking up. You see a smartphone screen lit up in the cemetery, kind of coming towards you.
What are you doing out here?
Oh, I turn around and I go, oh, I'm straight up periscoping it now, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Here they are. Here they are. Look, here they come. Now we're getting ready to do some real stuff. Hey, I got 1 like.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, we're in business, right?
And so, are we setting up here or what?
We want to take like an establishing shot, like maybe get some creepy. We could do some creepy Photoshop effects and stuff or whatever for like the lead-in trailer thing for the YouTube.
Yeah, why don't we scope around a little bit? Maybe we should just split up a little bit and we'll each walk around and see if there's a good starting point here. Check out the lay of the land.
Is the front gate open, Neil? Since Jason was in there, did he just kind of like slip through?
I'm gonna say slip through, like kind of just squeeze through. Like it has a chain on it, not like locked tight. So like you're just gonna like
pull
it between. Yeah, so like a car wouldn't go through, but a person can just slip through.
Okay, I kind of like step back about 20 or 30 yards, and I'll like take a picture of the sign and like the gate and kind of like the lone lamp post on the corner that sort of illuminates the corner there, like try to get some creepy shots and stuff that we can use, upload those to Instagram.
Yeah. Since I'm the cameraman, I'll pretty much be streaming this or I'll just be recording it the whole time and just kind of picking stuff out because we've got lots of space on it, so I just record everything just in case there's something that we can use.
And I'm kind of just standing back, taking it all in, because I'm not really part of the team per se. I'm coming along, to just kind of hang out. So I'm kind of standing behind everybody, and I'm just looking around, looking at the whole scene all at once.
So yeah, it's a creepy vibe for sure. I mean, it's 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 kind of out a little bit in the middle of nowhere, kind of outside of town a little bit. Old. I mean, there's newer. There's as you kind of move toward the front is kind of middle dating. So it's like early 1900 to mid to the 70s or 80s. The very newer section is a little bit further in another corner, and then there are some very old sections, and that's where a lot of the legends that you're investigating come from. Is in the case of the woman in white, it was someone who was accused of being a witch or a Satan worshiper, and was hung on her the day before her wedding. Whenever someone, and the rumor is it was actually a jealous lover who just didn't want her to get married and accused her of that, and got everyone riled up. So she searches the graveyard as the woman in white, searching for her husband or her lost love. That's the legend, at least.
I start getting indignant for a little while and complaining about how all the religious idiots back then would always accuse people of witchcraft and string them up, and I start complaining about how it's just all the same today. How religion's bullshit, and I'm starting to get a little bit heated about it.
I stop what I'm doing, and I reach into the bag and I give him the EMF meter, and I'm like, here, just relax, take a couple deep breaths, just walk around with this, see if anything pops on it.
Yeah. I do a couple of like quotes from Monty Python, like "She's a witch, but is she made of wood?"
All right, so did you get your shots, or should we head in? Are we ready to go?
Hey, I'm getting some kind of. This thing is getting a little nuts here. This your PK Ghostbusters thing, wherever the hell it is. You want to come over and check this out for a second? I don't really know what's going on with it.
Yeah, sure. Let me see. So I go over and take a look at it. It's just like the cover's still on it, and he's got it turned on, so it's like making weird things, or is it?
Meter, so he's kind of like going around like certain gravestones. Normally it's fine, and like it seems like when he gets close to some gravestones, kind of goes wacky and spikes.
Is that new? Has that happened before?
Well, there's ghostly energy here, like, kind of be like all over. Let me, I take my phone out and I go open up like the notepad and I kind of like write down the gravestone name or whatever. I'm like, well, maybe we come back and check this one later. But the one we want's we want to be in the older section. That's where that woman in white's supposed to be.
Yeah, are we totally going to dig her up?
She's supposed to. Well, she's supposed to be out already. Like, that's the thing, right? Like, we want to catch that shit on video.
Yeah, but we're going to bust her ass, right?
I guess we'll see what happens. I don't know. We've never actually found anything before.
Well, should we stick? If you never found anything before, maybe you guys should stick around in this newer section, man. If the PK thing's going off with some of these gravestones here, maybe we should write all of them down. And
we'll jot down a couple of them, and then I kind of get a sheepish look, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to edit that out. Like, mark the time down. Check the time on the camera. We're gonna have to edit that shit out. We're not live, right?
No, we're not live. Thank goodness.
Fuck, thank Christ.
Yeah, well, you would never do live because it's a ghost hunting podcast or video. You gotta like edit the good parts in. Have some things where you seem surprised at things, and then it turns out it's a rat or something, or a raccoon.
Doing shit live is stupid. I mean, what?
Yeah, who does that?
Yeah, really. I go to put my phone back in my pocket, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, Jason, here, take a look at this real quick. So I pull up the gallery, and I start flipping through the pictures, and I'm like, and I look at it again, and I just kind of like, ugh. And I show him the phone. I'm like, what do you see?
So give me, Jason, a D6 roll. This is a sense trouble roll, so if you want to spend points in this system, you're looking at a target difficulty that I set ahead of time, but you don't know. You roll a D6, and if you hit or get greater than, then you succeed. If you fail, usually something bad happens. And you can spend points out of your pool before you roll to add to that roll. So if you have like a 5 in sense trouble, you could say, I'm going to spend 2 points, you'll add 2 to your roll. That's the way, so you don't fail important rolls if it's a particularly important roll. So that's how the system works.
Okay. At this point, I'm just going to do it straight up.
Yep.
1. I don't see shit, man. Dude, your screen's off.
No, he shows you he shows you his phone, and you see a picture of like the hottest chick you've ever seen, like over the top, blonde bombshell, Swedish bikini team hotness, That's dating me. That
All right.
no one knows what that is anymore.
I,
I don't even know if it's a thing anymore.
all right. I look at it and I go, I fucked her.
And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I give Jason a high five. I'm like, yeah! Even though I don't know what that even is like.
Yeah, I go.
Erin and I look at each other, and we can't believe what's going on here because we're looking at this thing, and we just see this symbol. And so now we're really confused.
Yeah, I say to you, he doesn't see it either.
See what, man?
No, well,
What did you swipe that off of a website or something? I mean, you've been
it was,
creeping my Facebook again, haven't you?
no, Steve, the emails I was telling you about. This is supposed to be the girl, but I don't. I mean, Jack and I don't see a girl. Like, there's some weird fucking.
That's the girl. All right.
Okay, guys. This is getting weird. We got to figure out some way right now to figure out whether this is a symbol or a chick.
Well,
right.
Look, after we do the shoot, we get back to the house. Like, we'll see if we could Google it, right? Like, we'll look it up, or we'll grab some of those friggin' creepy books that Randy's got in his basement there with his parents. Maybe we'll go over and have some milk and cookies, and we'll do a little reading round table. We'll do something like that. But we got to get these shots in, right? I mean, we're not going to make any money. Like, TV's not going to pick us up. Like, we got to get the ghost. Like, we got to get this bitch on camera.
Randy, you got pictures that look like her in your parents' basement?
I walk away. I just start walking away.
You didn't tell me you had your old man had some penthouse collection.
Oh, wow. He's got the good stuff, sir.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, you guys, you're taking shots. You're in you go to the older section. The EMF meter does what they do. I mean, it spikes here and there. You feel like there might be some cold spots. Look, give me a. You guys you're checking it out. Same old ghost hunting bullshit. Give me a stability check. I wish I
just had everybody we're doing.
Everyone's stability check, yeah.
Oh, like that. You want the points or whatever?
I don't think that's gonna pass. I rolled a 3.
Or I will say, does anyone have nature trained?
Any what?
This is not D&D.
Points in nature. Is it nature?
Natural history?
Natural history.
No.
No.
Or science.
No.
I've got no. I've just got computer science.
Yeah, that's all I have, too.
Okay. So everyone rolls stability.
I've got occult studies.
Yeah, that's not going to help you on this one.
I'm going to put 2 points into mine.
Oh, God.
All right, Erin rolled a 3.
Jack's got a 4.
Jason got an 8.
Nice. I rolled another one, and I'm keeping it.
All right. So if you got 4 or better, there is a loud, just unbelievably loud screech. It sounds like a woman just screaming in terror. Seems like Jason and Jack, it doesn't bother. You're like, ooh, you're like, oh, what the fuck is that? Erin and Randy, it jump scares you so bad because it's just out of nowhere. And you'll lose 2 stability.
I literally turn and start to run away, and then I catch myself, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's just fucking. There she is. Get the camera ready.
I peed just a little bit, and I look down and I go, "Oh, not again!" I kind of try to hide myself from everybody else.
You hear it again. Does anyone have? Who has? Let me see what the skill. I'm trying to find skills that are somewhat perception-y based.
Sense trouble would really kind of be the only.
What about photography? Who has photography? Someone has to have photography, right?
Nope.
I got it at 1.
Randy doesn't have. I thought you were your
I
camera.
should have photography. Well, we just established that I'm the cameraman just not too long ago, so I should have it, but I don't. Let's see.
So the screech kind of like screeches out again, and Jason, being just he's just a dick. He's like gonna rub it in because he like looks and he's like, haha. Check out this selfie, and you see a screech owl in the tree behind you, just like you were taking pictures as you guys were talking, and it's pretty funny because these two idiots were like super afraid of that.
Right, I tag it Screech Owl, and then I turn around and immediately take a photo of them, and I tag it the Puss and the Piss.
I take my phone out of my pocket and I see what he posted, and I kind of shake my head and turn my head a little bit and go, not again. Turn it off, put it back in my pocket.
I don't even have a Facebook account. Fuck that shit.
He's off the grid.
So yeah, I mean, the rest of the time, I mean, depends on what you guys want to do. Standard kind of stuff, like, you know, you hear stuff rustling. You know, there's some wind, but all in all, fairly fairly standard ghost hunting stuff. Nothing too crazy.
I pull out the thermal imager after I collect myself, and I'm like, all right, let's make sure that there's not like a bunch of kids out here fucking around. You know, I mean, like it usually is. So I'll get that all kind of set up, and you know, do you guys see anything else like you don't see, or do you?
I don't see anything, guys.
Oh, this is pretty boring.
Well, it wasn't boring about 30 seconds ago.
Man, I don't see shit.
Shut up.
Okay, now give me a sense trouble.
All right.
Everyone can.
I'm gonna spend 2 this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend 2 sense trouble. Okay, now again, when I spend these 2, where are they coming from?
That would be from your sense trouble pool.
Okay.
I got a 7.
Hey, Neil, how often do the pools refresh?
You're allowed to refresh once. You can refresh 3 general ability pools, not the investigative ones, the general ones, once a session if your characters actually go somewhere safe and rest.
Okay.
All right.
You need new dice, Kurt.
Yep. This dice is amazing. I'm just going to keep it so I can keep rolling ones the whole time.
Have you rolled anything other than a 1?
No, I've only... What is this, 4 fucking ones now? Yay!
The odds.
I got a 5 plus my 2, right? So that would be a 7.
Okay.
If I spent the 2.
Yep.
I had a 7 as well.
I got a 5.
Okay, so everyone but Randy. So specifically, Erin, you're doing the thermal imaging. A little ways away, not super close, but getting closer, you can see on the thermal imaging a figure, or what looks like a figure, walking toward you guys. The caveat is it's a hotter silhouette, like a body temperature silhouette, not like a cold spot silhouette.
Yeah.
So like ghosts are supposed to be cold, right? So theoretically you might. So this is like
A person.
a person might be walking toward you. It looks like a person's walking toward you. And then Jack and Jason, you can definitely hear like pretty heavy footsteps coming toward you guys.
So I'm like, all right, I got something on the thermal imager, but it's not cold.
Well, guys, I don't think ghosts make footsteps, man. I think we better lay low here for a second. Maybe we should duck behind some stones here and see what the hell's happening.
Turn off the screens, man. Turn off the screens.
Yeah, all right. So we'll all kind of like duck behind some of the larger headstones.
Yeah, I turned the light off on my camera.
Okay. You guys are right there. You hear thud, 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 kind of this clodding boot falls, and you can see it's light enough. There's moonlight. You see a pretty standard grizzled-looking old dude. Looks like he might have a bat or something across his shoulder, and he's looking around. He's looking around. He's like, if you kids are out here again, fucking around in this cemetery, I'm gonna teach you a goddamn lesson. This is not a fucking playground. I know you're out there. I know it. I saw the fucking flashing fucking kids.
And it's not going to work on audio podcast, but he's like crashing. He's like, fuck. I look at whoever's like close to me. I'm like, I put my hand out and I'm like, easy.
I'm totally periscoping this.
Fuck.
So he's like, look, I'm watching, and if I see or hear one more thing tonight, I'm calling the cops. He gets pissed off and kind of like huffs around, still looking a little bit, starts kind of going back the way he came.
I'll wait like a full 5 minutes. I'm flashing 5 to everybody, down and then 5, trying to give them the whole military thing.
Once he's gone, if he's threatening to call the cops, guys, I'm whispering to Erin, maybe you guys got all the footage that you need tonight. What do you think?
But what about the scream? I mean, he seemed nonplussed by the fact that there was somebody screaming out here.
Yeah, but that
wasn't us.
That was the owl, though.
Yeah, that was a fucking owl, dude.
Didn't sound like no fucking owl, man.
Come on, Erin. Let's just give it up, man. Besides, I gotta change my pants anyway.
When's the last time you heard it?
Damn it, Randy. Well, all right. Well, maybe we can edit it, and we'd be like, oh, we heard the crazy shriek of the demon witch woman and blah blah blah, but we couldn't get her. So we could make it work, I guess.
Yeah, we could totally make the guy look like he was like some sort of like demonic handler or something, chased us off with a bat.
Well, wouldn't you have like a pitchfork or something?
I thought you could do that in post-production.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's Randy's thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do that easy.
All right. Get one of me kind of standing here.
To Photoshop you in?
Right, man.
All right, it makes sense, I guess. I pull my phone out and I snap a couple of pictures.
I'm standing there I'm standing there like, come at me, bro.
I say, man, if you guys are this full of shit, then you're bound to get on one of these channels, man, because all those shows are like this.
Right. Squatch hunters, shit like that.
Yep.
Well, that's how we're gonna make our million, right? I mean, this is it. Like we find something, something good. We got good production values. We release every week on time. That's what people want.
Have we decided what we're calling this shit show?
It's the Ghost Facers, man. It's shit's on everything.
Oh, okay.
Like I pull open my sweater and I'm wearing the shirt that's got the face and it's got like the bloody logo and everything.
Oh, I say, I thought you weren't supposed to wear that stuff if you're a part of it.
Well, I got my sweater on.
Oh, oh, okay,
It's all the branding. You gotta watch your branding.
sure. We need a chick, man.
Yeah, like a chick's gonna want to join this group. I mean, besides you, Jason. I mean, you're the coolest, but
Well,
I mean, you could always try to get that chick that Steve was talking to, because that was a hot
Oh,
chick.
Yeah, we should do that.
that picture, man. Let's find her.
Yeah, she could be our Velma.
Right, Velma. Is she the hot one?
No, that's Daphne.
Oh yeah,
No.
Daphne. Daphne, there's a name for you. Daphne.
Although the Velma in, I believe, whatever version was on cable recently that I flipped through was particularly slutty. So, depends on what version. The cartoon, not so much. But Hollywood made her a total hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
She was pretty hot.
Like Daphne, man. Daphne's the good girl. The other chick, whatever her name is, Specs. She's the one that's more apt to do butt stuff.
I guess so, dude. I don't know.
I'm telling you, I know from experience.
I'm starting to get really annoyed that these two guys can't see that this is a symbol, and I'm starting to get really heated about it. And I ask if you guys have night vision at all on your camera stuff. Do you have night vision?
I think I got an app for that.
Of course, we have night vision. Why won't we have night vision? I mean, it'd be silly for us to go out without night vision. I mean, seriously.
Because
Do we
I
have,
want to see. I want to see if these guys can see that symbol thing through the night vision, or if it still looks like a chick through the night vision.
Okay.
Hold on. I dig one. Like, we got like 2 pairs of the night vision goggles, which we're not wearing, by the way. They're like, here you go. So flip them on and everything. And like, it just amplifies the light, right? Like, they're just gonna see that chick. She's gonna be green.
And just to fuck with them, I flash my the flash from my phone.
Yeah, that hurts. You can't see at all for a second. Yeah, through the night vision, depending on who's looking through it, the 2 of you that saw the symbol see the symbol. The other 2 of you just see a really bright hot chick.
I like that.
It's not
I
doing
like
anything for me, man.
So
I
I just kind of just like get in a huff and kind of stop talking about it for right now.
All right. Well,
So
are we leaving or what are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. There's nothing else we can use. I mean, why waste our time? Let's try to figure out what happened to Steve.
All right, fuck. Are we going back to your place? Is your mom gonna get pissed?
No, I think they're out. I think they're out to a play or something like that. They should be gone for at least an hour or 2.
Is your sister
All right.
home?
Dude.
No, Jason, my sister is not home.
All right.
All right. Well, I guess we're not getting milk and cookies, but whatever. At least we're not gonna get the shit beat out of us with a baseball bat.
Could have got Domino's if I wouldn't have spent my $20 But
What? You made up some crazy ass fucking story. Like, that's on you, man.
well, he wouldn't have let you guys go in if I wouldn't have done it. I mean, look at you guys.
What's
You
that
don't look like you
supposed to mean?
Nothing. Let's just get into the big rig and go.
I'm going back with Jason.
That's right, baby.
All
Mustang
right.
GT. Mustang GT.
Just relax.
You're going with him? Okay. Good luck.
Well, I don't want to sit in the fucking sperm bunk. That shit's fucking nasty. I didn't know that beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have that hot. Well, you don't. I was like, you had that hot picture for your spank bank, but you just see some squiggly lines.
All right, well, let's get out of here before that fucking guy comes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not coming back to this place or nothing?
Maybe another night, but that guy sounds drunk and he sounds angry. So
Yep. He said he's gonna call the cops.
Maybe we need to bring him some booze next time.
that might not be a bad idea.
Just get him
well-
some wild turkey and let him get shit faced?
Yeah. Well, we'll worry about that next time.
I could steal some of my mom's Milwaukee's Best.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
nobody drinks that shit.
I do.
It's what's in the house, right?
He starts to get teary-eyed just a little bit. Kind of pops a little bit to his side.
All right, so we pile in the vehicles and head back to Randy's place.
You get to Randy's house, raid the fridge for whatever you want.
Oh, make pizza pockets. Then microwave up a whole fucking box of those things.
Hey, so where are we now, guys? Because the Skype was cutting out.
Oh, we're at Randy's house.
Okay.
We're getting some snacks, and I won't drink that old Milwaukee, so I guess if you guys got cans of Coke, or was it RC Cola? Is that what you guys have?
Diet RC Cola, so you don't even like it.
So listen, guys, I think we should pull out those printouts, man. All this fake ghost stuff. We're kind of losing. We got a real mystery here. None of us know what happened to Steve. We got this whole chick thing going on. We got this symbol thing going on. We got these emails. Maybe we should check this out since we're in the Randy's basement here.
All right. Well, let's share these things out. Let's see if we can't find something, like maybe in one of his replies, like maybe he said where he was going. I mean, we were just looking at her responses, but maybe there's some other information in here.
Okay. Do you got who has computer science?
I do.
Then what part are each of you doing? I'd say you each can be doing different things if you're looking for different stuff.
I'm going to look to see where the email originated from, like the IP address.
Okay. You do like the whois search stuff. The weird thing is it doesn't exist. So the domain that it's coming from, not like it's inactive or, someone's cyber squatting it. Like, it doesn't exist. There is no sisterite.com server at all. So it could, you do your best. You can't find any record of it anywhere.
Well, this is kind of weird, guys. I'm not finding that this exists at all. It's not even like a proxy server. It doesn't seem like it's hacked. This is just telling me that there's no such thing as this particular email address.
You mean like a spam thing? Like if you try to respond, like it's just not there?
No, I did this whole search, and it's just telling me that there's just no such thing as this particular point of origin here for this email. Yeah,
like you checked even like coding, like there doesn't look like someone even spoofed a fake address. It's not like an address that doesn't exist.
Kim Jong-un or anything, man. It's just not there.
Huh. Well, that's fucking weird. Well, how did he get the emails then? Randy, what did you find? Did he say where he was going or where he was going to meet her or anything?
Okay, well, I look at the emails and I see if I can find anything in there that references any kind of where they would meet or any places that they have, or have been talking about hanging out.
Sure. So you go through the emails. You do find there's a username. At one point, he is talking to her and talks about like I'm trying to think of a chat service that people use because I'm old. I don't know what one is anymore. What's
like
that?
Livewire or something like that, maybe.
Like whatever equivalent of like chat thing service that's probably on a phone instead of like a fucking chat room.
Like Snapchat.
Yeah, like Snapchat, not necessarily pictures, I guess. He sends like a username, and you can hack in to his account if you would like, to be able to kind of like see what the records are.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, you hack in to the cloud. I uploaded the cloud, and you see like, the emails are, go back total, probably a month and a half, and then the chat once it started was a couple days before the last email, and then it just gets like increasingly frequent, like up until like yesterday, it was like just like constant talking back and forth, like, oh, you're so funny, blah, blah, and it's like, oh, you're so clever, oh, send me another picture, blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth. And then the last string yesterday was, I'm ready to meet, baby. Let's meet. There's this hot new club, Club Noir. Let's meet up. It starts late, though, so, like, the real party doesn't start till midnight. And then she gives an address for this nightclub that she wants to meet at.
So she's wanting to meet him. It's not the other way around.
Yep.
I say, this bitch is catfishing this motherfucker.
That's gonna end up being a dude.
It's a dude, man. It's a dude. This would be even more hilarious than the ghost shit.
Well, I thought maybe earlier he got fired, or like he was just banging his chick. Maybe if it's a dude, like he went out and like beat the shit out of her, maybe he's in jail. Maybe he's like in drunk tank or something.
Oh yeah, well, Club Noir at midnight. I mean, come on, that type of shit only happens in corny movies.
No way, man. Club Noir is the fucking bomb.
Of course, you've been there.
Yeah. What do you know? What do you know about it?
Well, there's some really freaky chicks there that they like to take you out back and do stuff.
So
But you gotta look a certain way.
So
Man.
eloquently put.
Hey man, I'm not a poet.
You guys ever see that X-Files episode where he goes and they're all like vampires and crap? Maybe it's like one of those clubs.
Oh, I love that episode. Oh man,
What's
that's
that?
great.
What are you guys talking about?
I don't know. They're talking about some nerd shit.
Oh man.
You know what that is.
I think. Listen, this guy's. We can joke all we want, but this guy's been missing. He met some strange chick here at this weird club. I think we got to go see what the hell's going on. We got to go talk to somebody over there, see if they've seen him. We must have a picture of this guy somewhere, Steve. Maybe we can show it around to some people there and see if they remember him.
Yeah, I'm sure Randy's got pictures of Steve up on his Facebook.
Yeah.
I got a couple.
I'm sorry. How do we know this Steve guy? I'm just out of character. I'm not.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So Steve is a coworker of Randy's who was just kind of like another nerdy guy who was like kind of lonely and was like going to start doing your ghost hunting stuff with you just to like kind of get out and do stuff. And so he was going to start coming out with you guys and then like fell off the face of the earth last week. Like he just stopped coming into work. His shit was all messy, and then he hasn't responded to texts, calls. He's just kind of MIA.
So I've met Steve before.
Sure. I'll say you guys have met.
Yeah. I'll say I'm telling you, man, it's not a real chick. It's either one of those like those digital chicks, or something like that. The dude's probably sending emails to himself.
Well, I mean, Jack's right. Like, he got the emails and, like, now he's gone. So we should probably, like, maybe... What time is it?
Looks like it's about 11:30 or so. I bet you we could probably get there. If all the freaky shit starts happening at 12, that'd be a good time to be asking around. Maybe the same people are there that saw him last week.
Yeah, we go check it out. We grab a beer or something. We should probably all go over in the Mustang. Though we probably want to leave the rig here.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah,
man. No, man. I'm telling you right now, the chicks would love the truck, man. The size.
you think so?
Yeah, man. It's a bang truck. Come on.
Okay. I mean, whatever. I'm not riding up in that fucking sleeper again, though.
Oh man, it's good. You're all right. Don't worry about it.
If you really like that money, you should just make a porn site, Bang Truck, and then
Bang truck.
all that. Yeah, exactly. See, that's like all the marketing's built in.
Shit, maybe we're in the wrong thing. We're in the wrong business.
Right. Why are you doing this ghost hunting bullshit? Bang Truck's where it's at. There's so many puns to be had. The bed's in the back already. Yeah.
Maybe that could be like our side thing. We would do like both of them together.
Yeah.
Now you're starting to come around.
All right, this could work. This could work. As long as we're making money, fuck it, I don't care. I mean, we'll have to do some, maybe change the logo around, I guess. I don't. Maybe we'd stick a girl in front of the face. I don't know. Well, we could work on it.
What do you think? What do you think there, J-Dog? Jack? What do you think, man?
Well, I think we better take the truck. We better take the truck.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're taking the truck, baby.
All right, we're not taking the equipment, right? I mean, like that. That's like that'd be.
No, I think we should leave that stuff here. You know,
Yeah.
because also, you know, the truck's secure, but still, I don't want to have to be breaking anybody's knees trying to get into my fucking big rig.
All right, well, fair enough. Let's get the hell out of here then. See what we can't find.
All right. You guys want to head to Club Noir? The address listed it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I take a break for like 2 seconds? Can we do a
Sure.
fiver?
Yeah, that's cool.
Kind of got to pee.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing then.
Going to.
Fourth wall by breaking the seal.
We will be right back to the viewers. Hold on, 2 minutes.
Go back 2 and 2, Woolery style.
All right. Just you and me, Brett?
Yeah. My name is Jack, though.
I had to go too, but I wasn't going to be the one to break the fourth wall.
You don't want to break your bladder wall either, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't perforate your bladder.
Yeah, that'd probably be a bad thing.
Although
drinking water.
all these ghost hunting guys do piss themselves anyway, right? So I guess you wouldn't really be breaking character.
No, that's Randy.
They got fully functional bladders. They piss themselves all the time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Yikes.
All right, we're still waiting for Kurt.
Fuck, the computer's like 1,000,000 degrees.
You guys watched that Monster Hunters show ever?
No,
No,
I haven't. No.
Mountain Monsters. Mountain Monsters.
Mm-mm.
That's really good.
Probably should be good research for the AP here.
Yeah, I know. It's like I have to start watching more of these shows.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to be fair, I have like I had a list at one point. I need to go back and refresh it of tons of episodes of the horror podcast I listened to that would make amazing scenarios. So I'm basically going to try to build those into games. Because there's some fucking amazing stories that I was like, oh, that would be perfect for like an actual play.
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool. It's less work for you to have somebody come up with the whole concept, and then you just got to stat stuff out.
Yeah, I mean, then it's just, either statting it or matching up something that already exists to that. But yeah, there's some pretty good non-normal, like some of it could just be people, I'm sure. Most of them aren't just people, but
Farmer Jenkins!
that's right. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you. Oh. I always wondered how the fuck that happened. Because they're always like, wait a minute, it's the janitor. And I'm like, he had a fucking glowing, floating, like, they clearly showed that thing was floating and had, like, no legs, and it was a guy the whole time. Does he have, like, a fucking Predator suit on under that? Like, you guys don't really think this through.
They would always pull the guy's entire face off too, like they had some kind of like special, you know what I'm saying, like some kind of like Hollywood, aliens, pro level makeup artists and shit like that for him too.
Yeah, like every single person was fucking Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. Like they had a whole face that just was fully articulated. I'll make sure I add that into a game later, fully articulated. Mask face.
Cool.
All right. We good now?
Yep.
All right. You guys pile in the truck and put it into Google. Start heading out or whatever. Waze. Whoever wants to sponsor this, I'm willing to say your name in this. So whatever. You start driving and it says it's probably half an hour away. As you're driving, you're kind of going through town, right? Like standard. I'm gonna say you guys are like in sort of suburbs, not like downtowns or anything. So as you're driving, it kind of starts thinning out a little bit and turns into more like kind of like an industrial park looking area. Definitely not somewhere you would expect a hip club to be per se, unless it's that Seinfeld episode in the meatpacking district where they're just hide a fancy club in a meatpacking district.
So I guess I wind up back in the sleeper anyway, since Jason kind of knows where he's going. So I sort of stick my head down. I'm like, does this look right to you? Because this is like a weird spot for a club.
Nah, man. First of all, your better clubs are kind of set apart from everything else, man. Because if they get a little rowdy, you don't want them. It's all about zoning.
All right. I mean, most of the places I've been are all downtown. I've never been out here before.
Yeah. I used to date a girl out here. She was pretty freaky.
I'll take your word for it.
So you're going, as you get close, it's like 5 minutes away, it's starting to get a little desolate. So still kind of industrial, but like kind of like old run-down looking factory type places. And as you're getting closer, you start pulling up, it kind of turns into like a small, not a dirt, but like, like a small access road that leads to, when the address pings, the destination is right ahead. It looks like an abandoned steel mill. So there's chain link fence around it, giant kind of rusty-looking corrugated metal building. There are no, I mean, there aren't even, like, lights. There aren't parking lot lights. There are no lights inside the building that you can tell.
Are there cars outside or anything?
Nope.
Well, I guess that's why they call this place Club Noir, guys. I don't see any lights, and I'm not liking the way this looks.
What night is it? Would it be like a night that they're open? Like, is it Friday or Saturday?
Sure. We'll say it's Friday.
Okay. That's. I mean.
Well, we'll say it's Saturday because he would have tried to meet on Friday, I guess. So.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, shit. I mean, is it like one of those freaky rave things, like where you gotta know about it to get in? Like, where they park the cars out back so they don't get busted by the cops?
Yeah. I think we're just early. We're just early, man. I ain't never been this place this late or this early. I mean, you gotta be here later, man. This is an after party place.
Dude, it's midnight.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got my sawed off in the freaking cab, guys. You know, this doesn't look good to me.
We're good. We're good, man. We're good. We're good.
Well, I mean, I roll up and see. Let's see what we can find.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the gate is just kind of swung open. It's not locked or anything. You don't really notice a ton of. It's not like there's not debris everywhere or anything, but it's definitely not well tended. As you pull in, you pull up. There's like kind of like your normal metal kind of like building door, right? Like you would see it like any industrial building. There's also a set of like hangar style doors, right? That kind of like slide open. Those are closed. You kind of see, just without getting out or anything, there are like broken bottles and stuff around and some spray paint on the building, like teenagers smoke, get high and smash shit up out here or whatever every once in a while.
This is a bad scene, man.
Yeah, guys, we better check some stuff out here before we just waltz right on in there. This isn't, we got to think our way into this. We shouldn't just go in here. I don't see anybody. It looks like it's a shitty area.
Well, like, drive around back. Like, let's drive all the way around the building if we can. Let's see what's back there.
Good idea.
Guys, I may have been high when I was here.
Are you sure it was here?
I'm 60% sure.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think you'd remember it.
No. Man, I swear I was here. With that one broad. God, what was her name? Amy. Yeah, Amy. I came here with Amy. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, we're good, man. We're good.
Did it look like this before?
Yes.
Fuck. All right. Well, let's drive around back. Let's see. Maybe everybody's parked around back. Maybe they blacked out the windows.
Yeah, they don't want the cops to see from the highway, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
Yes.
so I drive around back.
Yeah, you take a drive around. You're going slow. It's still, it's pretty abandoned. There aren't cars. It looks like no one's really driven around back. It's not like there's it's kind of like pavement or gravel that stuff's kind of grown through, but it's not, it's not like a nice parking lot or anything. So you drive around. Give me a sense trouble check.
2.
3.
Fuck.
2.
3.
Wow. Okay.
We're good, fellas. We're good.
No one. You're looking around, but you're really not. You're looking around is the problem, and not ahead per se. Give me in front of the as you're going, jumps out in front of the headlights is like a fucking like crazy ass looking crackhead who's like, "What are you doing in my motherfucking lot, you motherfuckers?" Give me a stability check. Because that scares
I think Jack should have a driving check to see if he doesn't run over the poor bastard.
The driving check will be here.
I got a 4.
All right.
I got a 2.
I got a 3. 3.
The 4 is fine. Everyone else lose 2 stability.
God damn it.
That's pretty dangerous. You're a little shaken. And now I'm going to need that driving check.
Oh, driving?
Yep.
You may want to spend some points on this one.
I got a 4 again on that.
I'll give it to you. You fucking slam on the brakes. And it's like, I mean, you get close enough that as soon as you stop, he starts like smacking the hood or like the grill, and it's like, "You motherfuckers, what are you doing here? Get out of my lot!" And he's kind of yelling. And he starts kind of like staggering his way toward the driver's side.
Well, I lock the door and I blast the horn right in his face.
He falls back and like straight flat on his ass, and it's like he is fucking freaked at that because that's loud, and he's like, "What the fuck, you motherfucker!" And then he like just starts kicking dirt toward your tires, and he's like, "Who does that? What are you doing here?"
I'll say, "Hey, Jay, I got this." I jump out.
Okay.
And I'll run around to the front and I go, "Where's Club Noir, motherfucker?"
Club, huh?
All right, I'm just like, "Where's it at? Where's Club Noir? It was here. Where is it?"
What the fuck's Club Narwhal? Narwhal? What the fuck do I look like, a goddamn Eskimo?
I kind of look him over once, like, "Does he look like an Eskimo?"
He doesn't.
All right, I go, "No, but you smell like seal shit."
Look, man, I don't want no trouble. How about you just give me $20 and I'll get out of here?
If I give you $20, will you show us where Club Noir is?
Yeah.
I turn around in the lights and do a thumbs up. "We're good, guys."
What the fuck is he doing out there?
I don't
I
know.
think he's
man.
making a deal with a crackhead.
God damn it.
I stand the guy up, kind of dust him off, and I go, "What's your name, bro?"
Oh, my name's Cleet,
Cleet.
like the shoe.
Cleet like the shoe. Classy.
Yeah, people are like, "Hey, man, that guy gets stepped on," like those people had on cleats. It's kind of the opposite that you would think.
Makes sense.
I thought so. Anyway, I need
go,
that
Jack-
$20 for crack.
I wave at Jack. I go, "Jack, this is Cleet."
Well, I look to the other guys and I say, maybe we better get out there and watch his back here.
Fuck, he jumped out of the truck. Let him do his thing. The guy didn't stab him yet.
I don't know how to fight a crack.
Hey, man, don't worry, I'm not a stabbing hobo. Of course, I'm not a singing hobo either, but because I'm not really a hobo. I'm more of just a drug addict who kind of just wants your money for drugs.
Okay. Well, we can work out a deal. Here, why don't you get in the truck and you can show us where to go.
Wait,
What did he say?
He ain't getting in my truck.
Yeah, what he said.
He ain't getting in my truck.
All right, I say, "All right, Cleet, here's what we're gonna have to do. If you want that $20, you're gonna have to show us where Club Noir is. Jack doesn't want your stinking ass in his truck, which you kind of smell like somebody shit out of cabbage. But you just start walking, and we'll follow behind in the truck. and you lead us to the club, you get your $20. Sound like a deal?
Look, man, I was lying. I don't know nothing about no fucking club. I mean, sometimes people show up here, and I try to fucking jack them for some money.
Oh.
But, like, there's no club.
Damn, Cleet. That's fucked up.
Well, hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do.
All right,
I'm all out here. Look,
Hmm?
you seem like a nice enough guy, but look, I don't know. I did find a wallet the other day, and let me just say, I burned through that for crack.
Yeah.
Hey guys, maybe we better ask this guy if he's seen Steve.
Yeah. I go, hey man, you seen Steve?
He thinks really hard.
Show him a picture on your phone there, guy.
Forward me a picture of Steve, man.
So we send him the Facebook link to Steve's page, so he can pull it up on his phone there.
Yeah, I got like this huge fucking phablet, and I just say, there he is, Steve. You seen this guy?
No.
Don't lie to me, Cleet.
Do you have Intimidate? Who has an interpersonal?
I actually no, I don't. I have Negotiation.
I've got Intimidate.
Yeah, I've got Flattery and Flirting.
You could use. He's like, no.
Jack gets out of the truck, and he's going to use Intimidation, because Jack's getting fed up with this guy touching his fucking truck.
When he gets out of the truck, I look over at Randy and I'm like, "Can you drive this fucking thing?"
Oh yeah. If anything goes down, we can just take off.
All right.
He gets real nervous as you step out. He doesn't like the look of you, and he's like, "Hey man, I don't want no trouble. I didn't do anything. I just found the wallet. All right? I just found the wallet.
And
I didn't do anything."
I grab him and I shake him a little bit, and I say, "Do you still got the wallet? Because we're gonna see it right now if you still got it."
He like kind of nervously like pulls a leather wallet out of his pocket and hands it to you.
Okay. So I let him go, and I walk back into the truck. I tell him to stay there, and I go back into the truck with the wallet, and I hand it over to Erin, and I say, "Hey guys, check this out. Is this Steve's wallet? Do you think?"
I'll flip it up. Look for the license, see if the license is still in there. I'm assuming credit cards and all that kind of stuff's gone.
No. Credit cards are in there. There's
Really?
no cash in there.
That's the worst fucking crack addict ever.
I'm like, yeah.
Hey, man, crack dealers don't take credit.
That's what I
What
said.
do you have, a fucking square.com?
I said, Cleet, that's a crackhead fail right there. That's a
Hey,
crackhead
man,
fail.
by the way, hey.
What?
Is that Bandana Jack? Did I just get roughed up by pro wrestler Bandana Jack? I watched him as a kid.
Yeah, you sure did, buddy. And now he's gonna fucking powerbomb you.
What? No way.
Yeah. Yep. I'll give you $20 if you let him powerbomb you.
Oh no, that ain't cool.
No, man, seriously.
Kill
I'll
that
give you
guy.
20. I'll give you here. Look, see this $20? He will let him powerbomb you right here in the dirt. Just dirt, man. It's a pretty soft dirt. $20.
Bandana hammer.
He thinks he's like, no way. That Bandana Hammer killed that man.
Bandana hammer.
I am Bandana. No way, man. That
man.
killed that man. That scarred me for life. That's when I started smoking crack.
Bandana hammer drove you to smoking crack.
I watched it live. I saw a man die.
Yeah. Okay.
He was my hero, and he killed a man.
I pull out
I wanted to die.
$40.
Smoke crack, because that was the only way to forget that my hero killed a man in front of my very eyes.
$40. Bandana hammer right here. I
All
turn
right.
over. I knew you would. And I turn and I go, "Hey, Erin, film
Yeah.
that."
We didn't bring any of the stuff. I mean, you got that big ass phone. What, isn't that? Didn't somebody get sued for that?
I'm running out of minutes, man. I can't record that whole thing. Somebody else. Hey, I'm on a limited plan.
ID is actually in there also, so it is.
I was gonna say, did we figure out if it's Steve? What was it say on the ID there?
Yeah, no, this is his shit. The credit cards and everything are in here. There's no money, but like he's got pictures of his dog in here, and you know, so he was here, but I mean, it doesn't look like anybody else is here. Like if this fucking crazy guy's out here all the time, like there's no club.
Right. I give Cleet $20, and I say, all right, no bandana hammer, okay? Where did you find the wallet?
He points inside the building.
That's a big fucking building there, Cleet. Can you narrow it down a little bit?
Yeah, well, okay, man. Yeah, it was over by the. What's that big thing? That big pot. Used to put hot metal in a big pot.
The smelter, like a.
Yeah, smelter. That guy. What'd you get on your SAT?
I didn't take my SATs.
You should. You'd be good at it.
Yeah, Cleet. What'd you get?
I didn't take no SAT.
Yeah. You bet you can't even spell SAT.
He took PCP.
That's right. I only did that once,
Yeah.
and then I decided that it was. Look, crack's one thing. PCP's just fucked up.
Yeah, you only do crack, right? Okay.
That's right. I felt like I was Braveheart on that shit. I was like, look at me. I'm going to take all these motherfuckers down. Oh, I woke up with 3 broken arms. I don't even know how that happens. I only have 2 arms, but 3 of them got broke. That's how fucked up PCP is.
I told him crack is whack.
Nah, fuck you, man. Crack is cheap.
Hey, did you ever see anybody like up? You said you saw people around here. Like, how often do they come out here? Like, are you here all the time?
Nah, most of the time, but, not all the time. But, like, I don't know, every once in a while, someone wanders out here. Like, I mean, people come and check on, people drive by, whatever. Kids go mess around. But, like, every once in a while, it's like, I don't know, some weird dude is like, oh, I'm here, and, like, I see him, and they're talking to someone. And then, like, I don't see them. I don't know where they go. But I hear them every once in a while. They drive up some weird lonely guy in the middle of the night or something. I don't know, once, twice a year.
Once or twice a year.
Well, guys, I think we better at least go and look in those windows. I don't think we should walk right the hell in there. But if Steve was here, we got his shit. We know he was here. I think we better just like peek in there, see what the hell's going on, see if we can see anything happen.
We got to do something. I mean, we're gonna have to call the cops or shit. I don't know.
That's better than talking to crackhead over here.
Well, if you call the cops, you let me know, because I'm going to get out of here then. All right, goodbye!
See you, Cleet.
Yeah, you don't stop him, he takes the $20 and he just fucking runs off.
Bye. I turn and I go, please tell me you got that. Please tell me you got that.
I told you I didn't get it.
Ah, damn it. That was gold, man. That was gold.
I nudge Erin and I say, if we do the whole like porn thing, I think the banana hammer. I mean, that's Marvel. I think we should do that.
Banana hammer.
That's not our trademark, man. You gotta talk to Jack about that.
The banana hammer. Yeah.
Bandana hammer. Sorry.
But if you made a new move called the banana hammer, you would be like the greatest. That's the greatest idea. Porn wrestling moves. That's a
I'm
great
making
idea.
the card game tonight.
Has anyone seen, look, if there's someone that listens or watches this, if there was a porn that parodies wrestlers and there are moves that they name,
oh, there's gotta be.
then please don't send us malware, but like send the name of it because that shit's hilarious. If someone hasn't done it, trademark right now.
Yeah. Especially if there's the banana hammer somewhere, please send it to us.
Yes, if anyone does a porn review called the Banana Hammer, they fucking win the internet, and I will send them $1 on Patreon.
Nice. I'm assuming. So I yell over to Jack. I'm assuming you have at least one flashlight in the truck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let's grab that. Maybe spin the truck around so that the lights are like at the door. Like maybe we'll pop the door open and we'll look to see. Like maybe the smelter's just like right on the other side, and then we don't have to go anywhere.
I'm gonna back the truck up so that's facing the hell out in case we got to cut out of here real fast. I don't want to be going reverse at 50 miles an hour through this shit.
Oh, so maybe that makes sense.
I back the truck up and I turn it so that we can just step it and drive if we need to.
All right, well, grab that flashlight. I guess the phone's got flashlights too. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Grab your gun. Fuck this shit. Like this is getting crazy now.
Good idea. So I grab my sawed off from the cab.
Okay.
I'd look for like a branch or like a fucking broom handle or some kind of piece of trash or something.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna have some wrenches or something.
Do you have preparedness?
I do. I hesitate to like not spend points because it's fucking horrible. I'm gonna spend 1. 6.
There's a tire iron.
Fuck yeah, I grabbed that.
I'm gonna spend 1 to try it too, just because I've got a bunch. So.
Okay. Are you looking for weapons?
Yeah, any kind of weapon.
Sure.
Well, the flashlight itself is one of those big, old fucking heavy ones that are like
Nice.
a big top one. You know?
Yeah.
Light.
Yep. I rolled a 4 with my 1 point.
Okay. There's a big fucking wrench.
Sweet. I go, Mr. Green with the wrench in the old abandoned warehouse.
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Your name's not Green.
Yeah. Well, you're popular. You don't know what games are. Okay, let's go.
No.
Okay. So the door. So there's like the big kind of bay doors, and then there's like a metal, like a steel door. Which one are you opening / looking / investigating?
I'd say the steel door would probably be quieter, right? Like we don't want to roll something up.
Okay.
That's gonna make all kinds of a racket, right?
Yeah, whichever one's quieter.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely then would choose the door versus the bay doors. Sure. You open quietly. It's not locked. A door. It's like a steel door, standard kind of industrial door. As you open it up, doesn't make a ton of noise, creaks a little bit. Shine the flashlight inside. It looks like it was some sort of like office or like a break room. It's real dusty. It doesn't look like anyone's been there in a while. There's some old tables. Looks like kids spray painted some shit in there. There's some like beer bottles and cans, that kind of shit strewn about a little bit.
No, Jason, man, you've never been here before. There's nothing here.
Yeah,
Like, this shit looks abandoned.
Yeah, I think you're right, man.
Wow, fuck. Like, how far do we want to go in? Like,
Well, are there footprints on the ground? Let's shine the light in there and see if there's any footprints like in the dust.
On this side, no. So you're kind of on the back side of the building. There are not any footprints. At least fresh ones. There's just kind of dust layered on everything. There are doors though. There's a door that leads from here, kind of inside, and then a door that looks like it would go toward like the factory floor.
fuck.
Come on, man. Come on. You only live once. YOLO! And I'll go inside.
Okay. Do you want to go like in the factory floor, or do you want to go like toward more toward like office type stuff?
Factory floor.
Okay. You open the door. It is a giant, like, open factory floor. And there's, like, two gigantic-ass conveyors that it looks like once the steel was smelted and poured into molds or whatever, it would roll down these giant rollers. At the very far end are two giant smelting, like, pots, smelters, like fucking 2-story high, metal, gigantic ass pots.
Shit.
As Jason's doing the whole YOLO thing, I try to pretend like I'm just as cool, and I go YOLO, and then I go to the other door and open it to see what's in that.
Okay. There's a hallway there. It looks like there are a couple doors to what are probably offices. They look like they're not like the industrial doors. They're just like normal office doors. Down, you see like a sign that says restrooms, kind of at the end. And then there is a door on the left of the hall, past the offices, that has like a little stair symbol with like a person. So it looks like it's a stairwell of some sort.
Okay. I turn back to the guys and I go, hey, it looks like there's a hallway here with some offices, and then it looks like it goes up.
Well, the fucking crackhead said that he found the wallet over near the smelter, right? So we should maybe head out over that way?
Yeah, let's, maybe one of us should stay by the door here or something.
Fuck that, I'm not sitting here by myself. I say we all go, fuck that. I mean, you locked the truck, so...
Okay.
Safety in numbers, man.
I'm with you.
Okay, you gonna go that way?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'll just walk it in front.
Sure. You guys head that way. Since you were looking for... Who was looking for footprints?
Jack was.
You do see, as you're walking, from the other... So there's another set of doors. Like, there's the bay doors on the front side of the building where you were not from where you came in, the opposite side where you originally came in. There's the bay doors, and there's, like, a steel door beside it. You kind of look with your flashlight. It does look like there are some footprints over by that door. And as you're walking, it also looks like there are footprints going toward the smelter as well.
Well, guys, we see footprints here. Look, we got them down here. They're heading towards the smelter.
Well, that could be from that crackhead, right? I mean,
Nah,
he said he was over here.
If you looked, Cleet was wearing two different kinds of shoes, and those look pretty much the same.
Huh. Maybe
I always
Steve.
notice shoes, man. I'm a shoe guy.
Yeah, I've seen your closet.
Does anyone have investigative procedure?
I do.
So you also notice that there are footprints that they're not it was just bare footprints, but they have some kind of weird marking, as if it's like a human foot, but it looks like there's like a weird dot above the toes, like really long toenails or talons or something, almost like you'd expect from like a bird foot.
Hey guys, check out this one footprint, man. This doesn't look good.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, look. It looks like a bare foot, but it's like there's something wrong with it. It's got some kind of claw or something in the front here. What do you make of this?
I don't know, maybe some other deformed crackhead? I don't know. Maybe it's his sister. Maybe she doesn't clip her toes. Like, fuck, I don't know.
Oh yeah, like my grandpa.
See, he's got a big claw?
Yeah, man. I mean, he can't even wear. He has to wear open-toed shoes.
It's fucking gross. OSHA don't approve that shit.
Oh, it's gross.
Well, I'm looking around. Is there something that I can grab to throw to make some noise?
Sure, yeah. There's debris around, yeah.
Okay, so I grab a piece of shit somewhere, and because I'm not liking this, so I throw it towards the smelter to make a lot of noise because I'm concerned that there's something that we can't see back there maybe.
Okay, you throw something. It clangs really loud against the rollers that the steel would slide down. You wait and listen. You don't hear anything.
I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He throws it in a cloud. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hear that?
Well, I needed to make sure that there's we can't see back there. I got to make sure that maybe there's we're not stirring something up.
Well, fuck, that's why we're like sneaking up with a flashlight. Fuck, if there's something in here, it knows we're here now.
Dude, we're supposed to be sneaking?
Well, I mean, we're not throwing shit.
Well, they know we're here now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, then I turn and I go, come on out, son of a bitch.
Silence. You don't hear anything.
I gripped the tire iron a little bit more tightly than I was.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's anybody here, guys. Let's go, and the footprints are heading that way. We haven't found Steve. We found his wallet. Maybe we should go and just look back there, see what we can find.
All right.
All right, head toward the smelters. So you can't see in them. There are ladders on each side that go up with like a walkway, like a catwalk above them, most likely, so people could actually like monitor them or whatever. You get back there. You don't really there's clearly some footprints. The other footprints, the bare footprints, go up to the ladder on the left, and then presumably go up, and then it looks like they actually do go back as well toward the front of the building. So they're going both ways. So presumably someone climbed up that ladder at some point.
Somebody should go up with the flashlight, right? Because the phone's not gonna shine a whole lot of light down there.
I'll do it.
All right, be careful.
Sure, man. Here, give me a flashlight.
All right, I'll pass it over and then pull out my phone and turn my little flashlight on my phone on.
As I start to climb up, I turn around and I go, we need GoPros for this shit, man. And I start climbing up.
Okay, you start climbing up.
Yeah.
You get up to the catwalk. Give me a sense trouble check.
Not my strong suit. My sense trouble. I'll put 1 point into it.
Okay.
A 3.
You hear a loud metallic creaking sound as the catwalk shudders and breaks away from the wall.
So I knew my big ass shouldn't have got up this.
So you're pretty big. Give me an athletics check to grab on and not fall.
All right. I've got a 9 in athletics, so I'm going to put 3 points in athletics.
All right.
I just start screaming, fuck, fuck, fuck.
I got this. I got a 9. I just got to grab on and go, don't worry about it, I got it.
Yeah, you grab on handily. And it's sturdy. It just, it collapsed on one side, but, it's just tilted. So you fell, you're off balance, you grab a hold, you're fine. Give me,
I'll drop the, I'll drop the flashlight so that way I can hold on.
Okay. You hold on, you can pull yourself up, you could still look down, but now you don't have your flashlight.
Right. I'm like, hey, fellas, throw me back the flashlight. I can't
Dude,
see
you're like
shit.
4 fucking stories up.
Okay.
Fuck.
So
Did somebody catch it? Can I make a preparedness to catch it or an athletics to catch the flashlight?
Oh. Yeah. I'll go with either of those.
All right, I'll do athletics. I'm gonna spend. I'll spend 3. We really need that flashlight.
It's one of those sturdy flashlights, so remember.
Fuck! I rolled a 4. Well, 4 total.
Good enough. You can grab that with that.
Okay.
It falls. You're waiting at the bottom. You bobble it a little, but you grab it.
Is the ladder still? Can I still climb up?
Yeah, ladder's still secure.
Is the ladder on the other side? Does the catwalk go to both? So could I go up the other one? Would it be a little bit safer?
Maybe.
I mean, theoretically.
Yes. They do
Okay.
both connect.
Okay. I will go up the other one. I'm like, all right, dude. I'll meet you at the top. I'm gonna go up the other one.
Okay. And I pull out my phone, and I'll just kind of go by the glow of my phone
Okay.
to try and find my way. But then every once in a while, I'll stop and take a selfie.
Okay. You can make it to the middle. It seems a little more secure in the center. It was really the one side that was seemed like it busted loose. So you can meet him in the middle.
Okay. I will do so. And so let's take a look. And point the flashlight down, and what do we see?
Oh,
You look at
before that, when he gives me the flashlight, I hug him like in a fake. You saved me.
Like a bro hug.
A bro hug, right? You saved me, bro.
So you after your hug, you shine the flashlight into one of the smelters. In the bottom, you see what you can basically a clump of what looks to be bones and some hair and maybe some pieces of clothing and a glint of what could be like a belt buckle or a ring or a couple pieces of jewelry scattered in the bottom of the smelter. And give me a stability check.
Fuck.
I'm gonna put 1 into it.
I'll
5.
put in 1. 5 with the 1 spend.
Well, then I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you each. You lose the 1 you spent and 1 more. Because this is
Okay.
gonna be the bigger one. Because you realize these are like too big to be. These aren't animal bones. These are definitely not animal bones. They are like large. Like there are femurs in there for sure.
I go. That's not like. What the fuck is that, man?
Dude, that's fucking bones, dude. Like that's some fucking shit. That's fucking Steve, man.
Steve.
Fuck.
I go. Hey, Randy, what was Steve wearing? Did he have a belt buckle?
What do you mean? I haven't seen him for a week. He wears lots of clothing like normal people do.
All right. Did he wear any like jewelry or anything?
No. Steve's
Okay.
plain, man.
Okay. Well, I don't think this is Steve, man.
Well, fuck, it's somebody. I mean, that's fucking somebody, man.
What are you guys seeing up there?
Don't worry about it.
Fuck. Fuck.
I don't
You
want to.
definitely-
Aaron is
It's not
freaking
just-
out. Of course I'm worried about it.
It's somebody's.
Uh,
Some are older than the others, by the look of it. Like there's a pile.
Oh,
How
there's
far down is it?
It's like 2-story. It's like a 2-story high smelter. So you're looking down like 20 feet into it.
it's that full?
Well, no, it's not full. It's at the
Oh.
bottom. At the very bottom, there's like you see at least 3 rib cages.
Hey, can you guys take a picture up there?
Some of
Hell
them
yeah.
are kind of.
Hells yeah! I take a picture of it, and then I share it. And I say somebody's gonna have to show Jack because Mr. I don't believe in technology over there.
No, wait. You didn't fucking tweet that, did you?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Dude, it's a fucking crime scene. Like, I think you could fucking go to jail.
What? I didn't fucking kill him.
Fuck me.
Maybe there's a reward, dude. Maybe their families are offering a reward.
Maybe. We gotta call fucking cops for sure, but we should get the fuck out of here and get in a truck. Fuck. Well, let's look in the other one.
By the way, as much fake shit as we put on the internet, you think they're gonna think these fucking bones are real?
But they are fucking real.
Yeah, we know they're real, but the people who watch our shitty show don't think that.
Fuck. Now I kind of wish we did have the friggin' equipment.
Yeah, who's in charge of that?
Well, we were supposed to go to a fucking club. Why would we bring our friggin' EMF meter and shit?
I don't know, Egon, you tell me.
Fuck. Come on, let's look in the other one real quick and then get the fuck out of here.
That might be some valuable shit down there.
Dude, no. That's no.
All right.
The other one is actually empty. There's nothing in that one. It looks just like an old smelter. I mean, it's just a giant pot, basically, empty.
Okay. Well, make sure that one wasn't full.
You think so? This isn't. I mean, you do have phones that can record things. So to be fair, if something crazy happened, there is the opportunity to be famous if you document it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll record. We'll check the other one, and then if his phone's almost dead or whatever he was complaining about, I'll take the fuzzy shot with the flashlight. But it's not the same as having our actual film equipment. Not by a long shot.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. You still got that big ass chain?
I do.
Okay. How about you guys lower me down into this thing, and then we can film it.
Well, the chain ain't that long, man.
Well, it's a big fucking chain.
Yeah, it was no 2-story chain.
Oh.
Can I make a preparedness to check around the warehouse and see if there's some rope?
Man. That's what it's for.
Alrighty, I will do so. So I'm like, all right, hold on here. If you really want to go in, let me go look, see if I can't find something down there. Oh, I should have said I was spending points right. Fuck.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 2, but I was going to spend, and then I forgot to say it.
How many do you have? How many points do you have?
I have 4 left total.
I'll let you buy it for 3.
All right, done.
Okay, yeah, you find a long rope piece. I'll say chain. You find a really long piece of chain. It's probably some sort of chain used to open bay doors or whatever, like the circular thing that wraps around. It's long enough for sure.
I'm like, all right, Randy, why don't you come up and help me hold the chain, and we'll lower him down into the thing.
All right. He's all excited. He goes up as fast as he can, which is not very fast at all because of his asthma.
I'm just down here protesting, telling you guys are fucking stupid for doing this, but
you came with us.
I mean, it's a crime. We're documenting a crime, and we never find anything. So maybe this is our shot here. Yeah, I mean, I'm horrified, but
yeah. And if this is Steve, we can find out who did this, or the police can, and then we'll get all the credit.
Well, it'll be good for the show.
And we have it documented that there was a crackhead here. We can blame it on him.
All right, well, I stand ready with my shotgun on the bottom.
All right, we'll get him securely yoked up with the chain, I guess, and we'll let him down.
Yeah, okay, you lower him in. You're documenting it on your way down.
And I just narrate it, and I say, we found these bones at the bottom of this smelting bowl. We're going to go down and investigate and see. Maybe we can find a clue as to who these people are.
Okay, you're down at the bottom. It's kind of curved, so you're kind of stepping on a little bit.
Right, I try and ease my feet down underneath them, so I'm not crunching them.
Yeah. So you're looking. There's an assorted number of bones. Just by looking at them. There's definitely different. Some are older. than others. Some seem fresher. Some seem very fresh. Perhaps Steve fresh. And there are like, it's not like they were just like, it's like they were gnawed. Like there are bite marks and ends chewed off, and then, pieces of things that look undigestible also there, like scraps of clothing and stuff as well, like leather or particularly some like pieces of metal. There's like a ring. There's like a fountain pen.
Hey, nice. I'll say, Randy.
Yep.
I think Cleet ate Steve.
What the hell are you talking about?
I would not doubt it.
Yeah, man. These things look like they've been chewed on, man.
Well, what's in there? What do you see? What else is in there besides the bones?
I'm just kind of leaning up against the edge of it at this point with just my feet underneath. So then I just kind of shrug and go, okay, and I just start digging into them and going like, what is it? And I'm looking up like at the camera going, oh my god.
Yeah, so you're digging through. I mean, it's mostly shit that like metal stuff that someone might have had on them. Yeah, there's like pens. There's like zippers from clothing. As you're searching through that, everyone but Jason hears a loud bang. A bang that sounds kind of like a door closing.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Jason, you gotta come out. You gotta come out right now. Let's go.
Somebody's here, Jason. We got to get you up.
What?
Dude, come on. We just start yanking him up.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
For pulling?
Yep.
All right. I'll spend another 3. 8.
Yeah. You lurch and you start pulling him up real fast. Jack, give me a sense trouble.
Oh, I got a 1.
Fuck.
Those two are real distracted, and they are pulling as hard as they can, as fast as they can, to pull Jason back up. You're distracted, looking up, and just you hear like bare feet padding, like sprinting toward you.
Oh.
Just as you turn and glance, just as you're not. So give me a stability check. Actually.
Should we have rolled stability for seeing the bones in the smelter?
Oh, I thought I had you. Did I not have you roll
Did we?
that?
I think you did.
Yeah, you guys did that.
Yeah, I think I did have you two do it.
Okay, all right. I can remember.
I got a 5.
Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, that would actually be pretty hard. You lose 7 stability.
Fuck.
As you see, in dim lighting, it looks like a female figure, but it has long claws for hands.
Wait, back up a moment. You were breaking.
Oh, sorry. So you turn and you see a creature. It looks like a woman-ish, but the flesh on the torso is torn open. Like you can see viscera inside. kind of like you would expect. Well, you wouldn't have assumed that would be alive. It has long claw-like fingers, very long. A mouth that looks like the skin is like rotten away, so it's just teeth, very sharp teeth, and what looks to be metal plates bolted over its eyes. And it's screaming as it takes a swipe at you. And it looks like this, actually, if you want to see. Oh, that's not it. That's the Book of Unremitting Horror in general. Oh, I lost it. I had it on the page. God damn you, iPad. You're ruining the moment. So yeah, you're going to lose stability because you see this attacking you.
Sister right, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
So she takes a swing. So now we're going to be in a contest, and the other guys aren't there yet. So we're going to do, she's going to attack first because she got the jump on you. And I'm going to need to go to a die roller because I also don't have my dice available because I'm lame. So she's going to just swing at you normally with her claw hands.
Oh my god, use Tondies because it won't work for you. It'll be
No,
good for us.
that's what I'm actually using, Condies. She's going to spend 2 points of scuffling. Fuck you, Tondi. You roll a 1. So she swipes just out of reach of you. And now we're kind of in initiative, so it's going to go... She went, then it's going to be... whoever, I guess, usually it's going to go by... I think whoever has the highest sense trouble, but I'm fine if you guys can pick what order you go in.
I would say Jack should go first, right? He's like right
Probably.
there, like his immediate,
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Shoot it.
You decide what you want to do. You can scuffle, you can shoot, you can run.
I don't think I'm in a position to run because she's actually already tried to attack me.
Fleeing's always an option, but depends on if you want to at this point.
I'm not gonna flee because I've gone into. I'm instinctively attacking at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. I have my gun, so I'm gonna. She's point blank, and I got a sawed off. I'm just gonna. I drop down, and I aim the gun right at the neck, and I just pull a trigger.
Okay. Give me a shooting check.
Should I tell you my shooting points, or do I just roll?
Depends on if you want to spend points to get a better chance of shooting her.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have any shooting anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
spend
spend.
D6 straight.
Okay, I'm gonna spend. And again, where am I getting these points from that I'm spending? Just my general.
That's from shooting. Yeah, you'd have to spend shooting to get extra on your roll.
You gave yourself 3, right, when we started?
Oh, that's right, because we did. You're right. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna spend all 3.
Okay. You don't actually have to roll then, because a 1, it's a hit threshold of 4. So you hit her.
Okay.
And you roll a d6. Ooh, I don't know, what is a gun modifier? There's a modifier of damage for different weapons. So let me check what that is real quick. So you're gonna roll a d6 plus. Actually, plus 3, because I would count that as a heavy firearm and it's close range. So it's plus 1 for heavy firearm, plus 2 for close, like literally right next to it. So it's a d6 plus 3.
Okay, what does that mean now?
You roll
So
a
you want to
d6,
roll a d6.
and you'll add 3 to that.
Oh, I get you. Okay.
Yeah, that's your damage.
All right. Hold on. 2.
Okay, so
That's
she'll
three.
take 5 damage.
Okay.
So you blast, buckshot goes 2 into her. Doesn't seem like it stopped her, though.
Fuck.
The rest of you guys, well, okay. What do you guys, okay, you guys go. Tell me what you're doing.
Is Jason out of the smelter, or are we still yanking him at this moment?
You succeeded on that check. He's out. You just pull him out. Just now.
Okay. I take the crowbar and I stick it like in my pants because I can't really tell from up there exactly what's going on. It's like a crazy chick is fucking attacking him.
Yep.
Can I grab the handles and slide down like Ghostbuster style?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
All right. I will spend my last 2.
John, if you die like that, it's going to be sad.
I rolled a 6, so I got an 8.
Yeah, you slide down like a boss.
Can I charge her and take a swing, or there's not really an action economy here?
Yeah, give me a stability check first, because now you're down there.
Fuck. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you lose 7, because this is a fucking horrific thing with guts kind of almost hanging out, with claw hands trying to cut your fucking friend's face off.
I'm at -2. I have done nothing but lose stability the entire time.
So you are shaken. All your actions are a +1 difficulty. You don't get a mental illness yet, but you see this and you are like, I didn't fucking sign up for this.
I just shriek.
So you're done for actions this time. You're like screaming like a fucking girl.
Yeah, pretty
No
much.
offense to girls. Like a baby scared thing, not a girl. A baby man or woman. How about that? Let's be fair.
Next. Probably you, Kurt.
Okay. Well, I pretend I kind of pull up my pants and I pretend like I'm gonna be Mr. Not Scaredy Cat, even though I'm really scared to death, and I shove the wrench down my pants and I slowly make my way down the ladder gingerly.
Okay, that's your turn then. What's Jason doing?
Okay, so he's hogging the.
Yeah, the one ladder closest. Yeah, you're not gonna get down that. He's very, very methodically going down those rungs.
Okay. Oof.
You could try the other one, but it'd probably take your whole turn to get down, right?
Probably, yeah.
Well, I look and I go, motherfucker, and then I just run. I run to the other one and I start climbing down that one.
Okay.
I'll do that. That's the one that's like half broken, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna. I saw what Erin did. He can't outdo me. So I've got to. I got to speed rope down that one too.
Okay, give me athletics.
But I got to do it faster.
Well, then I'm going to increase the difficulty.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go head first. I'll spend 3 points of athletics.
Okay, that's still not an automatic.
I know. And I got a 9.
Damn. You do it like almost one-handed, and you're like looking back, flexing, like, yeah, motherfucker, you think you're hot shit?
Yeah, because I hear them screaming and stuff. I have no idea what they're fighting, so I'm just like, you're gonna outdo me.
Okay, you make it down. Give me a stability check, because now you see the same thing attacking your friend.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 points of stability.
Okay.
8. And I rolled a 4, so that's 6.
Ooh, so close. You lose 7.
All right, I go, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, because you see, it's got fucking, like, plates on its eyes, and it's got guts fucking hanging out, and it's covered in fucking blood on its hands. It's fucked up. Also, you guys smell like this rotting stench. I mean, it fucking smells horrific too. So there's that. I guess it's her turn then. Well, she did get shot, so I think she's gonna go after her.
Neck too.
What?
In the neck too, he said.
Yeah. Well, for flavor, she still got health though. So.
Yeah.
This time she's not taking any fucking chances. I'm going to spend. What is their scuffling pool now? What's your hit threshold? 3 or 4? Your athletics high enough. It's probably 4, right?
Let me see. Hit threshold is 4. Yeah.
Yeah. She's gonna spend 3, and automatically succeed. And she's going to just. It's a normal attack. So she's going to do 1d6. Just 3 damage as she swipes at you.
So what do I subtract that from my health?
Yeah, from your health pool, or is that what they
Okay.
call it on this character sheet?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so I got 3, and I got 8 health then. Okay. I'm gonna write this down.
Probably a good idea.
It helps.
And
And then it would be your turn, so.
all right. Okay, so what am I doing now? I'm rolling.
Depends on what you want. If you want to attack, then yeah, you gotta roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
For the sake of narrative, it is a sawed-off, so I'm gonna guess you got 2 shots. This will be your second.
All right. Well,
I don't think anyone saws off a pump action really, but you could, I guess. You'd have to roll a preparedness for that.
I have a question. Did my shot not work because I had a bad roll, or because she's like impervious to bullets or something?
Because a shotgun blast isn't gonna kill a monster in a horror movie. I mean,
Okay.
it'll kill her eventually, but sure, her health is higher than 1 shot, right?
Okay.
So it's like in D&D, you're fighting a goblin. It's not like 1 hit kills it, so you gotta like hit more than once.
Okay. Well, I guess I will.
But the shotgun at close range is probably gonna do more damage than anyone else is gonna do. So there's that.
I'll take the other shot.
Okay.
And can I spend on it?
You spent all your points on the first one, so you're just a straight
okay,
roll.
So I just got to roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll high.
You hope.
5.
You hit. So give me roll a d6 plus 3 for damage.
Roll again.
Yep.
2.
Okay,
Plus
so another
3.
5.
Oh, plus 3. Okay, 5.
Yep. Yeah, you pull back and blast her again. Not dead. She's still coming at you, as far as you can tell. She looks hurt. The thing stumbled back, but it's not dead.
All right, I fucking run like the girl from Jurassic Park, like arms out, like ah, and I try to fucking club it in the head with my
Sure.
tire iron.
Yeah, let's do this.
I am going to spend. Fuck, I only have 2 in scuffling. Fuck, I'm gonna spend 1. Oh shit, on the floor. I rolled a 4, so 5.
That's enough, yeah. Scuffling, and you have a crowbar. I think that's
Yep.
a plus 0. This is actually a negative to hit with other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like punches and things.
Yeah, like punching is like a negative 2.
Right. Well, I rolled a 5.
Seriously?
I did.
You son of a bitch.
I can show you.
No, I believe it. That's real high. Let's see, what's that total? She has an armor against that, so that helps. That's not good for her, though. Okay. You fucking club her in the head good. She's starting to look kind of bad.
I
Now
searched
it's like, it looks like she's visibly slowed.
I was screaming, "What the fuck are you?"
And then I guess it goes to Kurt.
Okay, so before I get down at the bottom of the ladder, I like the last two rungs. I slide down, just barely, and then I take my wrench and I try to run up behind her and I try to do this little sad mini jump as I try to hit her in the back of the head with the wrench.
Okay. Give me a scuffling.
Okay. I don't have any points, so this should be interesting. A 1.
God damn it!
You miss so hard. Like you just like, and like you're not even close. Like she didn't even have to dodge it.
But he was close to me, right? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it goes right across, like real close to your face.
Not me, not me.
Sorry, I'm new to this.
I get Jason.
Okay, so they all like pile on this thing, and I'm seriously thinking about fucking off. I'm like, God damn it! I can't let them show me up.
Do you even have a weapon aside from
No.
the flashlight?
No. All right. Because I'm built like a linebacker, I'll assume that I am a former linebacker, so I'm going to just try and take her down. I'm just going to...
Sure.
So, my scuffling, I'm going to put 2 points into my scuffling.
All right.
A 3. That's an
you
adjusted 3. I
run
rolled a 1.
right past. Like you're running, you're like you put your head down, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking take this bitch out, and you just run right past.
All right, then I go, come on, guys!
At this point, she just shrieks and hisses, and turns to run. So at this point, you have a choice of what people are doing. So she is going to run. So if you're going to chase it, that would be an athletics check to chase her down as she flees. Hers is fleeing. Athletics not fleeing, though.
Well, I think at this point, realistically, we probably wouldn't be trying to chase her. You know?
Probably not. You're out of ammo, so
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
he's already halfway out the door.
Tell me twice, and I take off.
Yeah, Jason yells, and I am assuming Jack yells too, and fucking bolt for the door.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys run, you can make it back to the truck. And then are you driving off?
No, I think we get into the cab, and I start dialing, 911 or whatever, fucking police operator, whatever.
Okay. 911, what's your emergency?
Fuck! There's like a thing. We're out in the industrial park. There's fucking dead people. You gotta send the cops out here.
Sir, please calm down. What's your name?
Fuck, Erin. But there's dead people.
Where are you?
Our
Please,
fucking buddy
sir, please
Steve's
calm
here.
down. What is your location?
I don't fucking know. What's the GPS say? Can you track my phone?
Sir, that will take a few minutes. If you know your address, that would help us send authority. Are you in immediate danger?
Fuck, we're in immediate danger. There's like a fucking thing with claws and shit. Like it fucking Look, we're in the old industrial park. I don't know. Like it's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Sir, please hold on. I'm dispatching authorities now. We'll start tracking your location. Can you remain on the line?
Fuck, I'll remain on the line. I got the doors locked. I'm not going back out there.
You wait. They talk to you. They're asking like what the situation is. Are you being like straight up? Like
more or less, like yeah, like hysterically straight up, like
yeah. But like answering like there's a fucking crazy thing with like fucking crazy claws attacking us.
yeah. I say there's like a crazy woman, like a half naked woman, and she's all fucked up.
Okay, so they, yeah, you're on the phone. You see lights, sirens, police cars drive up. They get out, and they're pretty. They're like, step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Before that, like I put my hand on the phone. I'm like, ditch the fucking gun, dude. Like put it under the seat.
Yeah, I put it under the seat.
Okay.
So I don't know. I guess can I get out in the back? Cause I'll like hands up, like still screaming like the fucking cops are here. The fucking cops are here.
Yeah. Are you gonna get out? I mean, they're not gonna like shoot you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get out, they're like,
Yeah.
down on the ground. What's going on? Like, what's happening?
Don't shoot. There's a fucking crazy bitch in here. She tried to fucking kill us. There's like dead bodies. Fuck! Don't shoot, man.
Calm down, sir. The guy like raises it. He's like, we're gonna need backup. He and his partner. He's like, you guys stay here.
Fuck yeah, we're staying here. You better watch your ass. There's some crazy bitch in there.
A guy, his partner stays there. The other guy starts going in. Another car shows up. They start sweeping the building, kind of looking for stuff. Nothing immediate. Like they don't take a statement or anything until they figure out what the fuck's going on. So the guy comes back. They're like, so what's the deal, guys? You said someone attacked you. There's no one in the building. So are you guys like? He starts putting the flashlight in your eyes. He's like, are you guys high on something? Like,
fuck no.
Does anybody have cop talk?
I actually do, but I'm hysterical at the moment.
No.
I'm like, dude, our friend went missing, and we saw some crazy emails and stuff, and it said that he was going to meet this chick out here, and there's supposed to be a club here, but there's no club here. So there was this crackhead outside, and he found a wallet, and I go to like reach for the wallet, and then I freeze, and I'm like, I'm gonna take out his wallet. It's in my pocket.
They're really edgy, but they let you take it out.
Okay, because I was gonna let him do it. I was just gonna put my hands up. So I take it out. I'm like, here's his wallet. The fucking crackhead gave it to us, and we went inside, and he said he found it by the smelter. So we went by the smelter, and we went up and we looked inside, and there's fucking bones. And dead fucking, there's bones, man. There's people's friggin' dead.
I show him my phone. See? There's bones down there.
The guy's like, whoa. He like radios in, talks about something. The partner goes in. A second later, a couple seconds later, you hear, yeah, we're gonna need CSI out here. Stat. And the guy's like, so what the fuck, like, what the fuck were you doing out here?
We were looking for our friend. He disappeared. We haven't seen him in like a week.
He starts flicking through the phone. He's like, better question. Why were you in these? You're fucking contaminating a crime scene. Did you go down in that?
I fell. I fell.
You fell.
I fell. Huh?
I think we're gonna have to take a statement. So he takes out the notepad and everything. He's like, so explain everything that happened.
Well, we're part of this show. It's called the Ghost Facers.
Oh, fuck.
And we heard that this place may have been haunted. So, we
But
came
first of all, I'm just gonna say I don't care if you're a fucking ghost facer or ghost fucker. I don't care. This is you can't be fucking around. This is dangerous shit. This is an industrial warehouse. This is a fucking smelting plant. You could have gotten fucking killed regardless of crackheads or whoever this fucking thing that woman was that you said attacked you.
I look at Erin and go, ghost fuckers.
He puts his head in his hand, and he's like, officer, I'm starting to calm down. I'm like, look, I'm sorry. He was in the thing. We were just trying to get a better look because our friend was missing, and we thought maybe, if we could document, what was going on, it might help out. And then this, this crazy woman. I don't like. She had like shit on her face, and like she was hurt. Like her fucking like her thing was all ripped open. Like if you're gonna bring like people out here, you better set up like spotlights and shit. Like don't leave nobody alone in here. Like
Wait,
there
are
was
you
somebody
saying
here.
this sounds like Crocodile? Is this lady on Crocodile? You guys on Crocodile?
No, no. Our fucking friend is dead, man. Like
He texts me. He's like, we don't have a report of a missing person.
he's been gone for like a week. He didn't show up for work.
And
Tell him, Randy.
Why didn't anyone report that he was missing?
I mean, we didn't like we were doing the ghost thing, and like he was supposed to meet us, and like he didn't show up, and then he didn't go to work. Like I'm not his mom. I'm not gonna call.
Well, that's really it's some friend you are. Damn, with friends like you, who needs
for him? I almost got murdered trying to find him.
Yeah, you guys are some fuck up friends.
Yeah, I mean, all right, guys. So they take you down to the station. They take statements of what happened. Like 2 days later, there's a news release in the paper saying that the police believe there's a serial killer in the area. They found several remains they believe belong to missing persons in the area. Jack has investigative procedure, right?
Yeah. Did they mention ghost facers in the article?
No, not by name. They do say your names as like the paper takes statements, like quotes from you since you discovered the scene. It's up to you whether you want to say anything about it. Your attorney, if you have an attorney, they probably tell you not to, but because it's an active crime scene and the police are probably not super stoked with you. The paper does, so you do recognize, though, the interesting thing was most serial killers target women, typically, or at least not young single guys, but all of them seem to be kind of young single guys that they thought might have been missing, and it goes back a couple years. Several missing persons that they think could be connected, which is weird to you. The police said, they basically just said there were remains found. There wasn't any other details. Give me who has computer? Kurt has computer science too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're like, of course, you want to see what people are saying about it on the message boards. There is, and I'm going to try to, I'll wrap it up here probably quickly, and we will keep obviously going from here next time. There were pictures on like a dark website, basically, or a deep website that someone on the CSI team leaked that was basically like pictures of the boiler room underneath the mill, and in the boiler room there was basically like, it looked like a nest was made of like paper mache, hair, skin, basically plastered throughout, like all over the entire walls, with like a nest made in the corner. And they tagged it as this case. So they were kind of saying, like, it's on one of these, like, there's a conspiracy, fucked up shit's going on page, which you think is incredibly disturbing, because it's basically related to where you guys were. It does seem legit. You show the pictures to Jason, his photography says it didn't look edited, and the geotags all actually do say that they were taken at the steel mill.
Cool.
So that's going to be the wind down. So that's like the aftermath. there's a hell of a lot of investigation you guys could do along the lines if you were investigating. And there's a bunch more stuff you can do. But that's I think we'll call it there at this point. We'll determine if the police have more shit for you later, being completely super not cool with their crime scene. So yeah.
I do want to try
Sure.
start an active dialogue with like Dateline investigations and stuff like that. Like send them an email and offer to be like have them interview me and stuff like that if they want to pursue this. So say, hey man, I'm available. I was part of this. I saw it firsthand. If you want to do and I'll wear one of the cheesy Ghost Facers T-shirts.
Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. Like they actually want to do they want to recreate it and actually have you go back down in and talk about it while you're there, in the smelter and do a what was it like? What did it feel like? One of those really raunchy, cheesy ass we get the real scoop from
right.
So yeah, they're definitely all over.
I played up when I fell into the vat and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, they're eating it up because you're like, oh, I can't, oh, the bones, and cheesy as shit recreations. You guys start getting emails for ghost, your views go out off the charts when you start doing that shit.
Do the cops make us take down the videos and pictures and shit that we already posted?
I guess technically they couldn't ask you to. Well, I guess the question is, okay, here's the deal. They ask you to take them down, or they're going to charge you with trespassing.
Fuck.
So if you don't cooperate, they're going to get you for trespassing, even if they don't connect you to any of the murders.
Trespassing isn't a big deal, though.
That's a fine. I say, let's start a GoFundMe.
the man's trying to keep us down. They're trying to block the truth. I guess we leave them up then.
Okay. Wow, this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting turn because I didn't realize this is an interesting. The fame might play an interesting role.
We'll get the people on our side.
So yeah, things are a little up in the air, but you didn't die.
That's always a good thing.
Only one of you went almost insane, so that's pretty good.
As I think about it now, I think I probably should have been able to call on one of my sources of stability to get bonuses to those rolls. Is that how it works?
Usually it's how you recover.
Oh, okay.
Or they can be used against you, as in if one of your sources of stability is a person, sometimes dark things will target them.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, and then you lose permanent stability pool points if one of your sources gets destroyed.
Right.
Or you get horrible stability loss. So, I don't know how. Well, actually, I do kind of know how that happened. I was like, how did the other group die so fast? But it's because the rules. I was using the other contest rules where it was the first to lose a contest hits instead of everyone hits if you hit the threshold. So that would be why. So yeah, so the creature got away. You didn't die. You might get some fines or misdemeanor crimes. And you saw a really fucked up thing for once that, as far as you can tell, wasn't a drug addict. It was some really fucked up creature.
And we didn't even get any video.
I know.
One of my sources of stability is I'm dismissive, so I'm going to believe it was a crocodile addict.
Yeah, that's a thing where you're just like, that wasn't a fucking a fucking monster. Fuck you. It was a goddamn crocodile addict. Come on. So yeah, that's definitely.
That was one fucked up bitch. That crocodile fuck you up, man.
I'm pretty sure it was a monster because I'm negative.
Yeah. As a skeptic, though, you were pretty sure it's a monster. So yeah, what do you guys think?
First fun.
It was good.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
brutal.
Well, it's brutal for you because you failed every stability roll. So I never know. So like it's hard. Yeah, I guess I may need to have a little more. Like you could have done a lot more on the like clue stuff, but I'm leaving it. I'm not going to say some of it because you could still do that.
Yeah, but we totally went
there.
right to the end.
But it helped because I didn't have a lot of time anyway. So like I don't want to go to like fucking 1. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Which is what happened in the previous game also. Versus like, yeah, you could have like done more research, I guess, on the phenomenon or tried to figure stuff like what the fuck is this thing. But I think it's a good general. Just get in there. Now you guys might be more like, these things might be real.
Mm-hmm.
Look into it.
No.
So I like this one as a starting point because you have like a person that you can have catfished by a monster, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I'm going to find that guy.
Yeah, like you would.
Yeah. I mean, I did it actually. So the original time I ran it as a roommate who hadn't paid his rent. So there's kind of more of a reason. I forgot that that's what I spun it as, where like the people were like, I want my fucking rent money. I'm gonna find this asshole. Versus this guy just didn't show up. So.
Cool. Yeah, no, it was fun.
That was good.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm happy if there's people who have critiques. You don't have to say it's my face. You can always email me too. It's fine too. But no, I like the system. Systems. I'm hoping it gets better with the second edition coming out this year. I'm really excited about that. But overall, that's kind of the feel of it. But I think there'll be more investigation probably eventually.
I think we probably open up the next one that way. Like, what was the symbol?
Yeah.
Right.
Try to see what's going on with that dark website. See if we could maybe look up what the creature was. Maybe like look up mythologies or whatever.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can do on that side, and then you guys can decide if you want to make it a Ghost Facers or you go more underground, or if you do it totally publicly and see what that draws.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's good to have it. You'll be super famous.
There's no
Right.
bad press. No bad press.
That's right. But then what comes out of the woodwork when you start shining the light on it is a good question. So, there's a lot of cool stuff. So I like the game. There's plenty more I can do.
Yeah.
If you guys like it, I'm happy to keep going. So
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was cool.
awesome.
Well, thanks for running.
No problem. Get my game on.
So I guess we'll do email. Try to figure out what next Sunday is good for everybody.
Yeah. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. Right.
Cool.
Cool. Well, thanks.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome, guys.
See you
All right.
later.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
All right. Later.